Hello, 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 Gamers for Hope. I am 10IQ. I will be your host for the next run, which is also going to be Pokemon Crystal, a CTA Tetris randomizer, ran by Pro Poke Noob. Pro Poke Noob, take it away.
Hello, Gamers Against Cancer 2026. My name is Pro Pokenoob, and today we are doing a very unique Pokemon speedrun. It's a Pokemon Crystal Catch 'em All Tetris Randomizer. Now, Pokemon is known for having a lot of unique ways of it being played. We're bringing you an amalgamation of a few of them. You may have seen a Pokemon Catch 'em All before, where your goal is just to catch every Pokemon possible in the game. Either it's glitchless or it's 100%, whatever you want to call it. But today we're going to do it with a little bit of puzzling, and to help me explain the puzzling aspect using Tetraminos is going to be my commentator, Curry Tusk KRT. How you doing, Curry?
I'm doing quite alright, Noob. Glad to be here with you. Yeah, I'm here commentating. I don't play Pokemon Crystal, but I've seen Noob run this plenty of times, and you are in for a treat. Holy moly, this is gonna be one of the runs of all time. So I hope you're looking forward to it.
No pressure, thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
No pressure. Just the greatest Pokemon run you've ever seen. No. So I'm gonna get started relatively quickly because, as you can see by the estimate, this can be a very long run or it could be a very short run. It's all gonna depend on how the randomizer plays with the Tetris randomizer, which plays with the item randomizer. The gist of it is, which Curry's gonna go into more detail. I'm gonna be catching Pokemon. When I catch a Pokemon, I have to assign that Pokemon to a Tetramino piece on my board. The Tetramino piece has to fit on the board. The goal is to fill out the board. The best possible thing is we do it in 65 catches. We won't worry about that number until way later on. So Curry can go into more details about the settings and all that. Curry, can you give me a countdown? And I'm just gonna get us going. Let's make this happen.
Sure thing. Yeah, let's get it. All right, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm a girl, let's go.
Let's go. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, you're gonna hear me mumbling a bunch of Pokemon to myself. So Curry, why don't you give everybody a rundown on what they could be expecting from this run?
Sure thing. So this is a catch 'em all category for Pokemon Crystal here, but as Noob said, we don't have to actually physically catch all of the Pokemon in Pokemon Crystal here. We need to catch enough Pokemon that will let us use the Tetramino pieces to fill up the board in its entirety. So, ideally, if you catch one Pokemon, that means you can catch quote unquote four at the same time, because by catching one you can assign that Tetranimo piece to the board, and it will cover up not just the Pokemon you caught, but also some others around it based on the shape of that Tetris piece. So the goal is to optimize which Pokemon we catch so that we can fill up the board in as few pieces as possible and have them all fit nice and neatly on the board without having to catch too many more beyond like the 65 that Noob said. So, in broad strokes, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be seeing a lot of routing, scouting for Pokemon in various locations, and just yeah, lots of tips and tricks to catch Pokemon. If we don't see some that fit nicely into a Tetranimo piece, we've got some options for re-rolling certain pieces. And if we're out of any other tools, we can also resort to catching individual Pokemon one by one, singletons essentially. So we've got some options. We don't have to catch four at a time, quote unquote. But we've got that is the main gist of this run.
Currently having connection issues. That's bad.
Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
No, my game is not connecting to the tracker, which is interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's spooky.
That's a little suboptimal, but
Not sure why that's not happening. Okay, well, either way, we can keep going. It's gonna
yeah,
be
let's keep going.
terrifying, but we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna just keep going. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right, let's see. So on the board right now, you can see we have that I don't know what you call these pieces, or what the names of each individual piece is, but we've got a group of four already on the board. These first few pieces are going to be essential for setting up basically the rest of the run here, because you know, it can be very tempting to be like, oh yeah, let's just cover up 3 legendary Pokemon at the same time as when we catch like this Tentacruel here or whatever. Just making up an example. But if that positioning blocks other more optimal pieces from being placed on the board later, maybe that's not such a good idea. So Noob has to take some time here to think about where he really wants to place the pieces and which Pokemon he wants to catch first, because that can set up the tone, for lack of a better word, for the rest of the run.
Wiped.
What?
I haven't been wiped in. Oh man.
All right.
That was a rough fight. That's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, so effectively my goal is going to be this is very much focused on the puzzling aspect of moving around this Tetris board. There's a lot of randomization in it. It's a basic item rando with key items, gyms, trainer Pokemon, stuff like that. You're going to see some different colors on my board. Green represents Pokemon that are part of a Tetris piece. Purple represents Pokemon that I've seen but are not part of a Tetris piece, but I can look them up in the Pokedex. And then black is we don't have any idea about them. Our goal is to try and get as much of this board discovered as possible before having to worry about some desperate backup strats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really concerned that my item tracker is not working. Because that's also a Pokemon tracker for me, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Is that... Do you have HMO2 on there already?
Yeah, I start with it. It recognizes it exists, but it won't let me check
Yeah, once you pick
off.
up another HM here, we can see if it actually updates.
Oh, I wonder if it's because like the room's been too inactive. Let's see.
Oh, maybe. Okay, well,
I can wake it up.
Yep, that's fine. While you do this, wow, everyone, it's a wild Raikou.
That's
Level 3.
Raikou.
Amazing. We're just gonna catch Raikou casually, you know.
We're gonna be catching as many as we can in the early game because the more that we can cover, the faster it's gonna go. I've tried many different iterations of trying to figure out what the fastest piece of doing this kind of run is, because I'm kind of like the only one I know that does a run like this. So it's been kind of like me and my community just working together and trying to determine, you know, what is going to be the fastest strategy. And over time, we've effectively come up with, the fastest seems to be just rush and catch as many as you can and just try and fill out as many priority Pokemon, like the ones we can't breed for, the Pokemon that are really high evolution numbers and stuff like that. So it's working that way. Hey, it's not dark in here today. That's great.
Oh, fantastic.
That's actually wonderful. Usually it is. Yeah, I have some funny settings on, palette rando, random dark rooms, stuff like that, because I figured, hey, this run isn't weird or hard enough. Let's just add some more stuff to it just because I can. Awaiting connection from... Oh! Okay, hold on. It's saying my... This isn't working. Hold on.
Alright, might get hold for a minute while we figure out the tracker.
It's saying the script isn't working. I'm curious why it's not. Oh, wait. Yeah, tech stuff. Oh, hey, there we go. We got it. All right, we're good.
Okay,
let's go.
Stuff. We're so good.
We're good. We're back.
We're
Never
good.
worried. Wasn't sweating at all from that. We're good. You can also see I have 10 times XP on because I don't think anyone wants to sit here watching me evolve a level 5 Dratini to a level 55 Dragonite. So I'm saving us all that pain. I'm gonna get this. What else is there? Faster breeding strats if we need it. Everything hatches faster. We could use either Johto or Kanto badges to unlock HM moves. There's a lot of stuff you're gonna see. You also maybe noticed earlier that I didn't have to teach fly to anybody. I'm kind of just flying. And that's because we have a quick menu that was added. This is actually using the Archipelago Randomizer of Pokemon Crystal, which has a lot of great settings in it. One of those great settings is higher odds of not catching duplicate Pokemon. So if you notice, there might be times where I catch a Pokemon that's already a part of a Tetris piece. The Tetris pieces only change when I've caught a brand new Pokemon. And that's part of the puzzling of this kind of speedrun. The point of catching a Pokemon that's already a part of a Tetris run is, or part of a Tetris piece, is it reduces the chance of me seeing that Pokemon in any other route for the rest of the run, which speeds up us finding all these new Pokemon. I've already seen that Pokemon. What's happening here? That's a purple Snorlax.
Yeah, and the moment you say that, we see a Pokemon we've already seen before.
I even had to get rid of the Wartortle that we had info for, so far 0 trainer information. We'll have plenty of them to fight though. Outside of that, yeah, it's a really neat run format because despite the fact that it does look like a lot of paperwork, and it is, and this is also a tracker that was made by my friend Xlink TV. We were kind of joking about it one day, and we're like, let's make Catch 'em All more exciting than just catching hundreds of Pokemon. And we're like, well, what if we do, like, we tried Battleships or Yeet Yachts for those of the community who know that name. And then we tried other things, and I'm like, what if we just did this in a really strange way? And like, what if we tried Tetris? Somebody suggested Tetris. And I go, I'm terrible at Tetris. And they're like, well, it's just Pokemon randomized, but now you just learn how to put pieces on a board without them having to fall to the bottom. I said, okay, sure. And then the more we played it, the more I was like, you know what? This is horse bully that I've gotten 2 Snorlaxes, but this is a really fun format. And so he took that and said, let me make you a really good tracker then. Maybe a Tetramino tracker. Now he's built an entire tracker in itself, doing everything for us. And he's currently working on even making a multiplayer iteration of this so that people can work together on working on the same Tetris board. So this is kind of evolved from a, casual, funny, niche speedrun on with my community to something that we kind of just take pride in kind of having, but wanting to share with others. So I'm very grateful that we can bring this to a community. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm very grateful that we could bring this to the community and show it off for charity, no less.
It's pretty cool.
It's
pretty cool to watch the thing evolve and just grow as a concept.
And it's also very interactive because many people like to jump in and sort of try and say like, hey, you know what? Like if you put it over here in this row or this column, this might work better and stuff like that. And I've learned a lot of Tetris strategies from people who just play Tetris a lot more than I do. So, which is, by the way, I don't play any Tetris. So, there's that. I'm going to go right here. So yeah, you're going to notice that the board is going to be lighting up. Effectively, this run goes in about 3 waves. You're going to have a lot happen in the first 45 minutes, and then it's going to be 2 hours or so of me going, what do I do next? And that's about it. Oh, that's Dig. Curry, can you quickly explain some of the field moves that we're looking for that will enhance our speedrunning life?
Let's see. The biggest one we're looking for is Surf. Surf lets us access most of the other locations that we need for some of the quote-unquote checks here on the map and get us access to, lots of Pokemon that might be located in underwater locations and other inaccessible locations otherwise. So that's really the biggest one. Let's see. You said HMs specifically?
Or just field TMs.
Or just field TMs? Yeah, that works too. We're also looking for sweet. I'm just saying. Look, I'll play this thing by ear, but I don't remember everything about it, but I'll do my best. We're also looking for, I think, Sweet Scent is one of them because that lets us toggle encounters at our own will, so we can be able to grind Pokemon and be able to catch them way faster. Beyond that, some of the more typical HMs that you need to access locations, like Cut and Strength, and I think those are the big 2 I'm remembering. So beyond that, those are like the big ones that I remember.
Yeah, Strength and Surf gives us a lot of access to a lot of the areas around the world, because again, the big thing to keep in mind about this particular run is this run is only concerned with us getting 16 badges and beating Red. We're not here doing that. We're actually here just trying to catch and win a Tetris run, which the game has no concept of knowing what we're doing here. So it's trying to get us to win an item rando when we're trying to win a Tetris board. So basically, you're trying to win checkers by playing chess. That's what's happening with this. Oh, we finally get to hear these cries and see how bad I am with Pokemon cries. Here we go. Oh, okay, that was... Oh, man. One of those was Mareep. Also, goodbye, Yusin. He's stuck in that dungeon forever. Okay. because we can run away from him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so basically the rando is kind of fighting you because we don't want to have to get too many items because we want to catch as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, the game's like, go and win the game already, and you know, we're trying not to. So it leads to a little bit of an interesting experience with us trying to make our way through. Pretty sure that other cry was it was either a Zoomeril or it's okay, it's no big deal. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. When the music changes from the normal battle or from the normal wild music that I can hear this time, it's gonna be great. Also, you're gonna notice for the first few gyms, I'm gonna be fighting all of the trainers because we don't have trainer sanity on. If we did, they would be accessible at any point. However, because they're not, if I beat the gym leader, they don't fight me anymore, and they have valuable information. Where's Teddy? What did I just beat up? Oh no.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's okay. Probably not important. Won't cost us anything at the end of this run. Okie dokie.
Probably not.
Now, I did also mention something funny about this particular run is it's very paper heavy. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of tracking, and you can see I'm looking back and forth between pages. Not necessarily the most appealing thing. However, when you learn to play with one hand, I didn't mean to give you the finger, sorry. When you play with one hand, it makes it really easy to do. So you'll notice that I'm going to be doing a lot of moving around my moves and everything just to ensure that I can keep working on the paperwork in the back so I don't have to look too much. And have to switch between menus quite a bit.
This requires documentation, keeping track of where you've been, where information is for new Pokemon. It's quite an experience.
Yeah, I've got the Tetris board, I got Cerebi open, I got a notepad. There's everything in this.
Yep,
Do you ever feel like you want to do more paperwork than you ever have done in your life at work? Well, now you can do more with this Pokemon Crystal Catchable Tetris Randomizer.
That's right.
Okay, Farfetch, that's a Beedrill. And that's a Kingdra. This used to take so much longer, too, with the different trackers that we had. And it was a nightmare to track. Yeah, oh yeah, no, it took a lot longer. It is doable without this particular tracker. It's just, you can't make me go back after I've been spoiled by my lovely friend making this for us. So, it's just not happening. I'm not doing it. But it is doable. In the most jank way possible. That's how it started.
Yeah, I see it. Let's see. While you're picking up some more Pokemon here, for our lovely host, Ted IQ, do you have any messages you'd like to read out for us?
I sure in fact do. So this one actually has a little bit of a backstory. I don't know if anybody was watching earlier in the event when the Meow mod was playing. But we have a host, Benasty, who has hosted Meow Mod every single time that it happened in the marathon. And every single time Meow Mod comes around, a mysterious donor, I have no idea who it may be, donates a message with about 20 meows inside of it. Something that he is then forced to read every single time Meow Mod happens. And we have a $10 donation from My Dearest Benasty, with the comment saying, "Revenge for Meow. Say 10 IQ 3 times like you're a Pokemon. Bonus dono for the funny voice." I have no idea what a Pokemon sounds like, so I'm going to do my best impression.
Wait, I have a really good idea. What if you go look up the voice of Meowth?
Meowth?
Do it in Meowth's voice.
Let's see.
Yeah. That was like the Meowth. That's right. That guy. If you look that up, you just basically pull off a New Jersey accent.
Meowth voice.
I'm Canadian. I have no idea if that's a New Jersey accent.
Is that it?
Pretty cool, Toodle.
Meowth. MEOWTH.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, let's see if I can't replicate this. 10 IQ! 10 IQ! 10 IQ! I think I botched that, but hopefully that was what you were looking for, Benasty. And I just want you to know, I hope you are watching out the next time Meow Mod comes on. Back to you, Pro Poke Noob.
You know what? I appreciate that had the same audio distortion that the Pikachu cry from Pokemon Yellow had, where it just like it was just Somebody yelled into the mic and made tens of thousands of dollars that year, and I'm kind of mad about it.
You know what? You know what? Props to the person for doing so, and props to you,
it's-
Lieutenant Q for pulling that off. That was beautiful. Please
We're almost-
keep sending your donations on what sounds you like us to make, because I feel like that'd be really funny.
Maybe for
I don't know.
y'all.
I don't know anything about, like, I have played Pokemon since I was 7. I played Pokemon Red. I'm old, but at the same time, I still couldn't tell you the majority of Pokemon cries. Like, I've only played mainly the video games, and I used to be like a former casual competitive player. So if you ask me about, stats of moves and stuff like that, no problem. I got that. You ask me about what does a Cherubi sound like? I have no clue. Where you catch it, I don't care. I play randomizers and do a lot of Nuzlocks and stuff like that, and runs like this. So, but I could definitely try my best to pretend that I know what Pokemon cries are.
Hey, same here. No clue myself.
Yeah, Curry doesn't play Pokemon at all, so, like, if you wanted either of any of us to just make random Pokemon noises, we'll do it for money for charity.
We'll do it for charity. Why not?
Heck, we could even... Oh, I went down the wrong... I haven't made that mistake in a long time, too. Only for marathons. Cool. If you even wanted to. You know what you never get to do at like you've been asked a lot of things back in your day when you donate money and to charities, and you talk about, the Pokemon runs are always about, like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Do your Pokedex number and all that stuff, right? But how often does someone get to ask you and look at you and ask, what's your favorite letter in the Tetramino pool? Like where are my I stands? Where are the T stands? Like, you can donate and tell us that, because I'm curious to see what your favorite Tetris letter is.
Tell us what your favorite Tetronimo piece is.
Yeah, what's your favorite Tetronimo? Come on. I want to know.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you how good it is in this particular run. Hey, look, Meowth.
That's
it all
right.
works out. That's right. Yeah, it's Meowth.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that Slugma is worse for wear. So yeah, we're getting close to... Basically, we're going to be doing a lot of item searching until we sort of have a path. The nice thing is we were given a path with SS ticket because we literally cannot go anywhere without taking this boat. So we're on track to have a very linear seed, which is very helpful, because that means that it will probably bring us to a much more important item, which will just give us more access to more checks. And it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win the run. It just means that we're going to be going more places, which means more routes, which means more catching. It's a very strange way to approach a randomizer not built in the way that's supposed to be playing. So, it's this one right here. Boop. Gotta beat this guy up.
That's what happens when you... Yeah.
Also, Curry, you're going to be in charge of telling me when the 47-minute mark hits.
Oh, right.
We'll have to do our 47-minute mark check-in on how well the run's going.
That's right.
That just seems to be a break point for most of my runs. I don't know why. 47 minutes seems to be the time when something becomes very fascinating.
Yeah, I'll let you know. We've got a bit of time until that checkpoint happens.
So much time, actually. Isn't it wild that Pokemon speedruns in general have just gotten to this point where we don't even talk about the game anymore half the time? Like, they've just been run so much that we don't... I'm not going to tell you what you can see what I'm doing. A little 42 squid beating up turtles. Like, you don't need much more description than that, You don't
even need more context than that.
Context is not required in this run. You look at the Tetris board and watch the colors go pretty and brighter. That's it.
We have delivered the context you needed to know within the first 2 minutes of this run. So anything beyond that is just bonus.
Yes. And the mumbling will come for free as a side. No fries.
All the mumbling about where is this Pokemon located? Where is it going? What item checks do I need?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I will say is, despite the fact that this is most certainly a more casual run, because I don't run like super serious speed runs. I don't go on leaderboards or anything like that. I just like to run randomizers and archipelagos and stuff like that. But I will say that this has been that's strength. Okay, we need a badge for. Oh, we have a badge. We have strength access. Kind of huge,
Oh,
actually.
strength. Okay.
Not that. That's huge in a way that is unexpected. That just lets us go to that lets us go to Blackthorn. It's still a very linear progression considering we don't have much more we can do here. But the fun thing about this speedrun is the fact that it's just such a strange thing with Pokemon runs where you would think that just doing something like this with a speed run or doing something silly like this wouldn't add up to much. But there have been a lot of ways that we've seen to actually improve this speed run over time. And, stuff like, how fast is breeding? How fast is just evolving? How fast is it to actually catch the Pokemon to fill in the squares and stuff like that? It's been a very interesting experience. And, I kind of stick to my opinion of all the games that have had unique challenges put to them. I think Pokemon, just on such a simple design, has found a way, Pink Himalayan Salt Steelix, by the way, to be one of the most flexible and unique games to be ran in almost any manner. And I think a run like this kind of showcases that. Just brings all of that to light. Yeah, we're just going straight to Mahogany. I'm going to do a Sweet Scent check, and also we're going to look for Rock Smash or Headbutt. The game actually thinks about Rock Smash and Headbutt in logic, but because it doesn't take into account catching Pokemon, we could actually skip some logic or go ahead of logic by just getting lucky with a Pokemon. I'm not going to say like we did anything well here. Is that a rock? Okay, no yet. How strong was Mewtwo? Not strong enough, unfortunately. That sounds heretical to say, but it's not strong enough. So far we only need to keep Ursaring on the team. But yeah, we're just gonna work. This is a very straightforward, like everything is very neatly packaged for us. So we're just gonna walk through Ice Path here. So we're literally chilling in an Ice Path, and I'm just gonna actually repel this up. I do start with 99 max repels because again, you're gonna want to see a Pokemon every 3 steps. Nah, me neither. So, and I'm the one running it. So we're just gonna make this simpler for everybody. And I'm just gonna run across this. What else is there to mention? There's so much to mention in this run, and it's so early on. I could barely piece together what information would be important for first-time viewers for this. What else? What else, Curry? Is there anything else of importance to note other than it won't matter until it matters?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. There's nothing necessary to explain right this instant. It's just, yeah, if we run into a problem, then we have a problem. We can talk about it then. But like right now, we're like you said, we're just chilling right now. We're like chilling, walking across ice, trying to find some item checks, so that in the hopes that we find a path forward. But yeah, we've gotten past the first 45-minute phase where we catch all the Pokemon we can at the very beginning. We're just trying to pick up more checks and items here so that we can get access to more locations and hopefully find more Pokemon to catch and fill out our board.
It hasn't been 45 minutes yet, has it?
No. I meant
Oh, jeez. I'm like, there's no way.
Like, surprise, 45 minutes already.
Oh, man.
No. We're still a bit away from that conceptual time point. And again, this is not this is not a hard check. This is just, for some reason, like Noob said, this just happens to be the time point at which we can judge whether this run is going great or going otherwise. And we haven't hit that point yet, so we still got a bit to go before checking ourselves.
I think the main reason why it's 47 minutes is just because that happens to be the time I always look over, because I tend to get like a good idea of where the items are. So I just end up looking at the 47-minute, like between 45 and 49 minutes. I just keep seeing during that time, and I look down at my tracker, it's been consistent. So it's just kind of freaky how that happens. So here we go. So this is the first Pokemon that is a part of a Tetramino already. So I'm gonna catch it. So now from now on, we shouldn't see as many Mareeps across multiple routes. And in my lovely item tracker, part of the reason why I needed this to work is as a Pokemon tracker and a route tracker. So I can see whether or not I've actually caught or caught enough Pokemon on a route, so I don't have to worry about searching harder for it. Ooh, this might be. I'm thinking that's a bit messy. That's okay. This board is quite cavernous.
Yeah, you've got some pockets going on there.
Yeah.
That just means our choice of Tetraminos is going to be a bit more constrained. We have to be a bit more picky with which Pokemon we catch moving forward.
But we can rejoice. We don't have to worry about Unknown.
Good. Love
Unknown
that.
has been defeated. Yeah, Unknown has been defeated. Unknown we have to do a puzzle for, and it's not that long of a puzzle, but like I said, I'm not a puzzling guy, so I'd rather just be, like speedruns that go faster are usually lazier speedruns. So, why not embrace that? Uh-oh, we're on a Z only diet.
Z only die? What does that mean?
I only have a Z or a Z piece to pick between.
Oh, I see.
Oops. So in the event that I can't fit a piece and I catch a Pokemon that doesn't fit in the piece, I can catch it officially as a single. That will roll the pieces. We will have to catch at least 3 singles because 251 Pokemon don't fit in a 4x4 board. So that's why I said the best that we could do is 65. That'll be 62 properly placed pieces and then 3 individual Pokemon. If we can make it work, you'll know because I won't be cursing myself out and being like, why did I do this to myself? But it's gonna be fine. Okay, so here's our first instance of I need a J piece, and a J piece is right there hanging upside down. I'm gonna look up this Dugong just to see if I can get it right now. This Pokedex is beautiful. It's A to Z by default. Okay. It was too much to ask. The randomizer knows we're getting greedy. Also, we got Fog Badge. That's halfway to Surf. If we get Surf, our prospects expand infinite fold. Truly.
All good and well. Yes,
There's
Surf will unlock.
Okay, so oh boy. This is, how do I put this? A producer's nightmare, but a runner's dream. This is great. I'm having a good time.
Alright, so we might be in go mode now.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Although getting both strength and surf usable opens up an incredible amount, and it just so happens that I have the fly points on either side of the Sudowoodo tree. So I do have almost every... Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. Okay, I was joking when I said let's PB this run. My fastest run I got last Saturday, it was a 2:39:34. The estimate is 3:40 because on average these take about 3:15. I've never had a run be this generous, but that doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. It's a randomizer. Anyone who plays randomizers knows this means nothing. This could be like you go to a nice dinner, you show up, and you go home, and all you find out is this person has nothing but salamanders in their house. Like that's what this run could be. There's nothing wrong with salamanders. Also, it's Saturday. Got to be accurate. It's 10:30 a.m. somewhere on a Saturday, probably. I don't know. It's not, but yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna teach that surf really quickly.
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna teach that flame wheel too.
moving.
I have stab sludge as well. This is incredible.
I am ready for you to visit all of the areas and just go wild.
Just do every here. This is okay. So we're just gonna put. I'm not necessarily looking for power because even though the levels are scaling up based on where we go and stuff like that, I have the 10 times XP on there because we're focusing on the puzzling aspect of the speedrun, not the fighting. So power points are gonna be more valuable than ever for this particular speedrun. But usually Pokemon, you're looking for moves that will do the most damage and happen to have the most use. Yes, you want to have your cake and eat it too. I know, but like that's just how it goes. Considering that this is going really well, I kind of want to throw the board a bit and just make this more interesting. So we don't have the next runner be like, why am I...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward placement, but it'll be okay. I think we have more enough control. See. I'm not worried. This is so much control. Let's take a stroll with an old man. So yeah, when we're talking about those pockets, there's a Sneasel on column 3, row 12. There's the Fortress on column 12, row 9. Like, those types of areas are going to require a particular kind of piece that fits. And that's okay. We just need to rush and catch those Pokemon as quickly as possible. So you'll see me going back and forth a lot just to ensure that we're not making this board any messier than it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Onyx? It's already caught. Excellent. Pink Himalayan Salt, Onyx, and Steelix. It's thematic.
Wow. Yeah,
Very happy about
theming
that.
bonus.
What's your favorite Tetramino, 10 IQ?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat that question?
What's your favorite Tetramino shape?
That's
That's where we are in this run right now.
That's
let me. I gotta.
that's
I gotta.
really what we're at right now.
I really like. You know, I like the T. I like the T piece because you can do T spins with them.
That's true. Yeah, the T
T-spins.
piece is very nice. I will admit. Oh, this is...
I don't know if I have any Super Nintendo or not Super Nintendo, just NES Tetris players in the chat. But if any of y'all are there, and y'all have not learned the T-spin yet, it is the single greatest trick that somebody can learn inside of a Tetris game.
That's where you do like the finger flick on the back of the controller, right?
That would be rolling. A T-spin
That's rolling,
is
right.
when you have like a really weird kind of shape and you literally just kind of spin the T as it falls. That way it doesn't get caught on any of the blocks.
Right. I used to watch competitive Tetris for like a month and a half, and I was just enthralled.
Ah, jeez.
Especially with the flicking, man. Like, it's like, that hurts. That's gotta hurt. I know they wear the glove, but like, man.
The glove doesn't help.
I didn't think so.
The
They
gloves,
wear it anyways.
the glove's literally just there to make it easier to like kind of slide your fingers across.
Ah, jeez, wow. Yeah, I don't play Tetris either, and that just I don't know how to do T-spin. I'm sorry. I just never learned how to do a T-spin. I need to
Well,
learn
Curry,
one
you
day.
can do it in person. All you have to do is just stand up, arms out, and just spin like spin in a circle.
Oh yeah, just
You can
T
T-spin
pose on
yourself,
everyone.
man.
Yeah, I can T-spin myself.
Look, I just
That's
T-span.
right.
I spun that T. We did it. Made it fit.
Yeah, look at that. It's just that easy, isn't it?
It's just that easy.
It's just that easy. Let me get up right now and yank my headphone off and start spinning.
Is there something break in the back because you're T-spinning?
If I do that, I'm gonna knock over like my microphone and my headphones.
don't do
You're
that.
gonna hear loud crashing noises in the background. So I'm not gonna do it, but I'll learn it for next time.
Oh, for the content, my man. For the content.
With the content, oh geez, I thought
It's
this
a
was the
Pokemon
content
run.
we're
Are
watching
Pokemon
here.
runs notorious for being unhinged or something? In many different ways? Oh, that's a tough catch.
Are you gonna catch that Weependell?
I don't know. That's a really awkward spot for a Z and S, but I need to clear this piece, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna figure it out later. I'm just gonna
Whoa,
force
okay.
spots here.
We're just going. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go with it. It worked for the PB. A lot of it did fall into place, but a lot of it too is just send this and pray. Because it doesn't, just because we don't do it in a perfect board doesn't mean that it won't be a faster run. Sometimes it is faster just to actually play it like a traditional catch ball and catch everything. It's not impossible to win like that.
Right.
But, you know, the speedrunner brain always wants to try and do things efficiently. And I don't necessarily have, like, the majority of my Pokemon knowledge for Crystal comes from back when I did Pokemon Crystal Cinco Bingo speedrunning. Used to play with a lot of people like that. And that's where I kind of learned a lot about menuing and steps and what I can get away with. But this kind of run requires some extra dexterity. It's not just about how well you can move on the game. You have to move on this board, too. You have to do your research, unless you just memorize every monster group breeding pair, which I'm not going to do, except for everything is in the field class. So if it has 4 legs, it breeds.
Yeah. We'll get there when we get there, but
Maybe, if we get there, yeah. We don't
We'll
have
get there when
access
we get
to
there.
breeding yet, but if breeding happens, you're going to hear the most clinical breakdown on determining how we get Pokemon as quickly as we can.
It's very detailed in that find Pokemon that are in the field group and just let them have at it.
It's just field.
It's all field. Find
all
field
field.
Pokemon.
It's
That's
all
it.
just field Pokemon all day long.
Oh, good grief. So hopefully we don't need to resort to too much of that. Hopefully we can catch the singles that we have left and don't have to breed too many of them, because that can take some time.
Although shout out to my favorite field Pokemon breeding group, Water 3. I have no idea who's a part of it. But just because Water is split up into Water 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. My favorite is Water 2. I don't know about 3.
Yeah, you know what? I can understand that. Any of the waters are quite appealing. Also, I have no idea what anything's in there.
Just so many water Pokemon.
Well, it is the most prevalent Pokemon type in all the games.
I see.
It's something like, oh man, how many is it? I think there's like 43 water Pokemon in Gen 1 and 37 poison Pokemon. Like, the first couple of generations is all water and poison, or is it flying? Water is the most. It might be 47 actually, but there's a lot of water Pokemon.
Ah, dang, I see.
So it's unsurprising they had to break him into 3 groups. That's a lot of Pokemon we've already seen or caught. Interesting. So for the time being, we're just going to be finding some items. I have a lot open. Even though we have this Surf and Strength combination, it doesn't matter because I could just start catching, but we're going to hit a wall regardless. So we're kind of just grabbing items while finding Pokemon along the way. And we'll just play it out from there. We'll have our fair share.
We'll play it by ear.
Yeah, we're gonna play it, and then eventually, once we start finding like required Pokemon, like for example, that Beedrill could be the eyepiece that we definitely need. We'll start searching from there, but we're still gonna need the fly points anyways. This feels like a word. You know, the more that I'm doing this run, just practice and in marathons, the more I feel like this is actually just one giant word salad. I feel like I've thrown a bunch of information at people and they've looked at this and gone, but what are they doing? That's true. What are we doing? We're playing Tetris.
Well, we're playing Tetris in Pokemon Crystal. I don't know how else to make that any clearer to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best it goes. It's fun.
And you know, that's what I was going to say. It's really, really interesting. Like, legitimately. Like, I would have never thought to play Pokemon this way, even in a randomizer context. So.
And it doesn't have to be randomizer. I play randomizer because I have a problem, and I play games randomized before I play them vanilla, if I ever play them vanilla. Shout out to Trails of Cold Steel. Ooh. I'm playing those games, by the way, without playing them vanilla. I beat Wind Waker randomized before I beat it. I never played it vanilla. That's just what I do. That's my thing.
Okay.
Yeah. There's some fun lore for you.
Yeah, that's interesting. I can't wait to think about this later, because I have to play it through games vanilla first before I do anything about modding or randomizing or anything. I need to experience the game as it was originally designed first before doing anything to it.
I don't get me wrong, I do that. But also, sometimes I'm just like, you know what, like I played Time Spinner vanilla first because they told me to, like my community's like, you should play it, it's a good game. Like, you're right, it was a good game. And then I started playing it rando, but yeah. Like there are just sometimes where games like, you know what, I'm just not totally into this aesthetic or whatnot, and then I actually fell in love with, what's it called? I fell in love with Wind Waker, so... Not getting any luck here yet. Those are a couple of strong Pokemon. Oh, we got it!
What do you...
We got Sweet Scent on the Mareep. The sheep comes through.
Look at that. The sheep.
Man. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I gotta pick up the egg. No, don't say the words yet. It's not. No, it's not. No, not yet. Kirby, not yet.
I really want to say it, dude.
It's not. No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Calm thyself. It's okay. We're going to make it through this. Okay, so here's a really important strategy for Tetris. We're going to grab this egg. And then we are going to immediately discard the egg back into the box. The reason is for Catch-em-all counts trades, evolutions, and stuff like that. Hatching an egg registers the Pokemon to the Pokedex. We don't know what Pokemon's in that egg. So if we just register a random Pokemon, that could completely mess up the Tetris board. And we don't want to take those risks. We most likely will not be in desperate times in this run. But if we do end up having to do some desperation plays, that's when the egg comes in. Also, I'm going to just go into perma max repel mode, which I already am in. We can do that now because I have Sweet Scent. So I will always be saying yes. And we will have the fastest way for me to traverse and search for Pokemon. It's great. Thank you, Arthur. We're going to go do this. In case you never knew how to get through Ruins of Alpha, let me show you real quick. This is the escape chamber. What you're supposed to do is escape rope. It doesn't matter where. You just kind of escape. You go back in and it opens. Ta-da. Anyways.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. It blew my mind, though, when I actually learned it, because I had no idea. This was cool. We don't have... Oh, I have Dig. You can't actually use Dig. You have to use escape rope in here, so you have to buy an escape rope. All right. Now I'm kind of stuck, because... Isn't Rockets that early? Really? No, we're going to go Mount Mortar. I'm not doing Rockets that early. They're Keating. We'll go Mount Mortar 2 Rockets, though, because that looks like that might be the progression, which means I might start catching. Just a bunch of stuff and go.
Yeah.
That's Boulder Badge. Again, that only gives us Flash. We don't really care. But let's see what other Pokemon we can get in here, and we can go from there. Is Scizor already a part of a piece? No, Scizzor's right there. Scizor,
That's an interesting place.
Yeah, it's fine. The Politoed is splitting it up, which means we can be flexible with that. The thing I want to check now is I want to check this Beedrill and I want to check the Goldeen. Because those are kind of required pieces. Yikes! Okay. Beedrill's not happening. There's tons of time for that. Goldeen. Not happening in the current state. That can happen, though. Wait, that's Route 36? Ooh, that's mean. I can't get there yet. I need Cut or I need Squirt Bottle. Okay. Okay, let's keep grabbing items.
All right. Done deal.
Done deal.
Done and done.
This wants me to go down here and do these items. That's T. Okay, T is huge. T opens up Saffron City. That gives us exceptional access across Kanto, which means that Goldeen is now catchable. Which is good, because that'll keep us on par for keeping this board clean. The Dig TM is also here, so I don't have to keep the Ursaring on me, but I do like having a bear as a partner. I have to finish that as a partner, otherwise I just like having a bear. It does sound weird, I know.
Yeah, I wasn't going to point it out until you drew attention to it, but all right.
It's Pokemon, man. I have a collection of monsters, and we look at each other in the eye and we go, let's fight, and then loser gives up half their money.
Yeah.
What's normal about this? What's normal about this franchise?
Yeah, I can see why folks start to become unhinged the longer they play Pokemon. I take it from someone who hasn't played Pokemon before. Okay, that's kind of a lie. I have played Pokemon before, but just not to this extent. Yes, I have. I'm not sure I told you this before, but I have.
Which Pokemon games did you play?
For me, it was Fire Red, Emerald, and then Diamond, and then that's it.
Oh, that's okay. You played 2 generations. You got to see you got to see generational changes. That's cool.
I did probably, and I totally can tell you what those are. Probably, definitely.
You never saw pre-abilities. You experienced modern Pokemon basically, which is fine. You didn't have to deal
okay.
with Gen 1 misses or anything like that. Where am I going?
Okay.
I guess I'm doing rockets. All right, this shiny Pokemon we're gonna save before because we may have to save it for later. In which case it's gonna be quite interesting. We'll make a decision once we see it. That sounded like a Nidoqueen. I got it right? You're kidding me.
Hey, let's go.
Wow! I got a Pokemon cry right. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take it out, but I say before this, I want to see where it is in the Pokedex. It has Whirlpool, which is hilarious because you get Whirlpool from him. Nidoqueen.
Yep, Nidoqueen.
Nidoqueen, where are you? Yee! Okay.
Ooh.
So if you don't see any monster symbols on the Pokedex, it means it's only on fishing or a headbutt tree. And don't make me start talking about headbutt trees. Okay, how are we doing this? We're gonna go catch that Goldeen first. Where am I going here? Goldeen was Route 9, I want to say.
Route 9? Okay, I don't remember.
No, that was the Scizor. Okay. Next play. What we're gonna do. Let's see if we get this Goldeen at Ruins of Alph. There's grass and there's water. It could be in the water. That would save a headache, because unfortunately, if I catch that Nidoqueen right now, I didn't have information on Houndoom. However, we could also look up Houndoom after this and see where that is, and that could be our first designated single catch. We have two Pokemon in the water here, one of them being a Togepi. Where's Togepi on this board? Okay. But we are looking for Goldeen, so now we're just going to 50-50 this a bunch. See if we can find a Goldeen or the other Pokemon here. It's fine. I'd rather that and keep the piece that we're here for the Goldeen than not, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's Pidgey. Okay. So it's not in the water. I am going to record that I have Pidgey information. Now, what I can do, there is a Dex area beep. I'm going to check in here. No. Okay, so it's in the grass. Which means I need Zephyr Badge to get down to Union Cave. Where is Houndoom? Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. That's in Mount Moon. Mount Moon's only one floor in this game. I'm going to go catch that Nidoqueen then, and I'm going to designate Houndoom as a single. I don't know what that does to the board. I guess we'll find out, but...
We're gonna find out.
Oh, man, you know what might happen, Curry? This might force me into Whirl Caves. I haven't had to do Whirl Islands in forever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. No, don't get excited about that. It's horrible. If you knew what Whirl Caves, Whirl Islands look like, the number of locations to try and find a Pokemon there is disgusting.
I'm just saying that because I've never seen the World Caves myself, so you know, this will be new for me.
Yeah. And let's hope it remains new and unexplored.
Let's hope we don't have to touch that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, we don't want to have to do that.
While you're moving over here, just want to point out the clock here. We're at 51 minutes.
Oh, we didn't do the 47-minute check.
Yeah, you were yapping a bit. I didn't want to interrupt you, but we are, yeah.
I'd say, I don't know. I think we're actually a bit behind. As good as that start went, a lot of the Pokemon that we would have wanted to be clean with are kind of not happening anymore.
Okay.
We're in a bit of a neutral territory, I'd say, for this run.
Got it.
Especially if we're going to keep using the same 12 Pokemon. It's like I'm on Pokemon Showdown.
Showdown.
Wait, this music's vanilla? Oh no, it's probably because it doesn't actually randomize, because that's part of the second part of that. I never noticed that. It endured, that's fine. Oh, it's enduring? Nope. Okay, we're good.
Still good.
The nice thing is we have a good amount of PowerPoints on this carry, so I won't have to visit the Pokemon Center nearly as often. And they're all very accurate moves for once. I've been dealing with a couple of bad seeds where just using a lot of moves that can miss you just lose just that tiny bit extra time or all the PowerPoints. So it's nice to have at least a marathon run where the Pokemon is both the starting one and it's okay. Tentacruel actually has some good offensive stats. It's not a bad Pokemon. There are better, but it's fast. Which means early on we didn't have any problems. I gotta hit this button because why wouldn't you? Even the game says better push it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I have to push that button. Yep.
You have to push the button. Doesn't matter what color the button is. Pokegear. Hey, that could be 1/3 of the way to Snorlax.
Do you happen to have time for a donation?
We always have time for donations.
Awesome.
Always.
Well, we have 2 donations that I would like to read. First is from Benasti, where he donated an extra $5.15. And the comment goes, Meowth IQ is canon now. And that also takes us away from that very, very unholy number that we have been sitting on in our decimal place for the last 24 hours at least. So I would like to thank you, Benasti. And then we also have a $30 donation from I Like Baguette 25 that says, thank you so much for having me. And he said that he forgot to say it at the end of his run, but he would like to give a shout out to the Duck Life speedrunning community. So thank you for the $30. And if anybody in chat is looking to donate, every single dollar of your donation will go straight towards the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. And if you would like to donate, you can go up to the link pinned in the stream chat. It should be gamersforhope.com/donate. Any donations that you send in, a host will have to read as long as it abides by Twitch guidelines. So any messages you'd like broadcasted to the stream, or if you'd like to just send a donation, you can go and do it there.
Cool. Let's hear some more of your donations, folks. I'm very much looking forward to your takes and opinions on Pokemon. As coming from someone who has played Pokemon Asterisk, to some degree, but has never done anything like this before.
Did you Curry?
Yes,
I know that you
Noob.
have asterisks played Pokemon. Did you just ask if the speedrunning Pokemon community could send in their Pokemon takes?
Look,
Did you want to
wondering-
set off a nuclear detonated device somewhere in here? Because there are that's scary to say. Hey, Pokemon players, what's your opinion on X? No, don't ask. Don't ask that. That's horrifying.
Okay.
That's why they keep it too. Just, tell me your favorite Pokemon.
Is that why that's always the ask? It's never anything else because you have to keep it contained.
You have to contain the Pokemon fan base.
Oh, I understand now. So chat, maybe don't go too wild, but send in your favorite Pokemon number.
Yeah. Friend Drew, do it. Or your favorite Tetramino piece.
Or yeah, favorite Tetramino piece. As someone who also plays, really hasn't really played Tetris. Look, I've played Tetris before. I just haven't played competitive Tetris. So
Neither have I.
Yeah,
I'm in a competition of one right now.
Way beyond me. I have no idea. But this run you're doing is very accessible in that you can do all the T spins you want and have it fit.
Yeah, true. You could just take it the letter T and spin it a bunch, and that could be your experience with this kind of run.
That could be your experience learning how to T spin. Yep.
Speaking of T spin, we got the good rod. That's good. I hate to make that joke, but it's actually good because that means we can start actually looking for Pokemon that we can't otherwise find on routes potentially, or at least we can get some funky info if we need to get a little bit desperate. Not yet, but getting access to the rods is quite good for this. Old Rod's very simple because there's basically 2 Pokemon everywhere. Good Rod, I believe it's like 3 or 4 Pokemon everywhere, and then Super Rod is where you have the 19 different segments of what's it called? You have 19 different segments of fishing locations, and I just kind of follow the tracker. I used to know them, and I said, you know what, this is not worth my mental load. I like to
That's
do this thing
completely
called
fair.
breathe and live. They're
Yeah.
at least in order, kind of, but there are some that get strange. I should save before these.
Do what you will. You know, this is your run.
Well, so far it's been 2 Pokemon that we could just catch, so that will help on the routes and with the Pokemon sorting, but otherwise, let's see what number 3 has for us here. We don't have enough badges for the rest of the rocket, so I'm curious. What the heck is that noise? Oh, Porygon 2! I haven't heard you in a
Porygon
long time.
2.
Ooh, that's really unfortunate. It's in a horrible spot. Do you remember if Porygon 2 was... We didn't check Porygon... Okay, I'm gonna...
No, we didn't.
This is a 200% increase in the number of resets I generally have to do for a run. So the problem is, no matter what piece I take, there's an unknown piece of information on either side, and I really do not want to make that happen if I don't have to. And it has no dex info. Okay.
Yeah, that's really rough.
Okay. What's the way to do this with minimal damage?
This is a real new mix of decision hours right now.
Yeah, this is actually really bad. Not in like a bad way, but do I have anything else around here that I can do? What happens if I can't?
You could
I don't know what that
dig your way
does.
out of that.
Yeah, I don't know what that does to the run. But we did it, so let's go. That's it. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Next.
All right.
We're going to leave that
Thank you,
behind.
next.
Because, yes, there are 2 items there, but that really hurts the board. I have 0 information to work with there. I do not want to start that early. It could happen, but if I don't need to force desperation, I'd rather not. Oh, we're picking up a lot of badges. I think we're getting the full Rocket Monty here. Interesting. It's hard to tell, though. Oh, okay, we're getting the full Rocket Monty.
Oh, okay. We're really just going for it.
We're really just getting the whole Rocket side quest. Okay. Well, like I said, it wants us to win the run, not win the Tetris. We're going to fight these trainers along the way. Try and get some more information here to feel a little bit more comfortable in this run.
Mm-hmm.
Cyndaquil we already have. Choke. That's you know what? I'm kind of glad though that this wasn't just a full stomp of a seed, because it does show off kind of the ups and downs of this kind of run.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really get to appreciate it per se until you see it a couple of times. Because like sometimes there'll be people who watch this and they go like, oh, that's not a huge deal if you do that. It's just one. It's like, yeah, that one could cost you an hour and a bit, depending on how unlucky you are. I make that mistake every time, and I don't know why. It's probably because I'm looking at the Tetris tracker, but
Oh,
we have a blue
good.
cat. I see where it is anyways. Okay, that's good. That's a good find. That
Ooh,
Eevee,
okay.
even though it's not good, we want that to be a part of a piece ideally, but that Eevee could mean that we could go pick up that Porygon 2 whenever we want, get those 2 checks, and then force Espeon as a single catch. It's not great because I don't think it's the best piece for the place, but if we needed to, we can do that. And that's sort of those risks that you can take with this kind of runner, or kind of like the optimization, RNG manipulation you'll find when it comes to this kind of thing. That's what makes it interesting in the situations like that. There's a lot of luck involved, but there's also a lot of, because I think sometimes people undervalue when looking at, so like I had to learn this over time too, as not a speedrunner first on the internet. I'm speedrunner second, just randomizer player first. But I learned over time, like RNG mitigation or variance reading and stuff like that is very helpful with demonstrating sort of the skill that you can find with like how do people do this so quickly? Like, how are they always so lucky? And the answer is, well, it's not necessarily they're just lucky. You tend to see a lot of the luck, but it's also the decisions they're making to kind of maximize that luck. So in this case, this could be one of those situations.
Let's see.
All right, that's another good find that we wanted eventually. Because that whole eyepiece there is basically discoverable. That's wonderful.
Yep.
And another pony. Cool. Now, unfortunately, I cannot get the cerulean fly point from going through Rock Tunnel, but since we're here, we're going to grab the items. I have lots of checks, but I also have a lot of Pokemon in Rock Tunnel that I can go get. Actually, no. Am I still... No, I'm just going to get the fly check. Let's get the fly points. Okay, lots of info though. This is a much better board. This is where we want to be.
And
there's our dark tunnel.
Oh, okay. The dark tunnel. All right.
Okay, now I'm gonna make it look impressive. You're good.
Noob is gonna just navigate around the dark here.
Yeah. So funny
Totally.
point about this. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is hard to admit. I know these maps off by heart, and I'm just totally not looking in any particular direction to, imply anything otherwise. Simultaneously, if you squint really hard in places that aren't meant to be dark tunnels, because that's a setting that I have on, yes it is, you could actually see the path. Now, Rock Tunnel usually is dark, so that's why you can't actually see anything. But if we find another cave that's not supposed to be dark, I invite you to turn up the brightness on your screen. You will actually be able to see the path. Now, having said that, even though I am also using a map to kind of navigate, this isn't the easiest thing to do all the time. So, the people who have it memorized, I give them huge props. I'm just happy to have made it, Let's see what we got back here.
I'm just happy you got through to the other side. Yep.
Now I'm just grabbing... That was actually, I think, some of the fastest I've walked through that cave in quite some time. Spearow we just got info on, right?
Yeah.
Spearow's a bad catch. I can't do that. I cannot do that catch. It's not a clean enough piece. The rat?
The Rattata.
Okay. Oh, that's not... okay. Oh, okay. I gotta do a little bit of curry ad-lib. I gotta think about this.
Yep. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really feeling time for you here, right?
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, that actually did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
okay, you're going for it. All right.
Okay,
All
perfect.
right.
That's what we're looking for. So we saved the Porygon 2. We're gonna go get it now. It's gonna fit that T-piece that we need, and we're okay. Excellent.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now I don't know what this is gonna look like, because I've never left this place early. But it looks like it's okay, so here we go. Also looks like I've taken all the rockets out?
I think you...
Oh,
I think
because
you
I
did?
cleared the rockets. Oh.
Yeah, you cleared the rockets earlier,
And it
so
just walks
they're
me
not
back
here
in?
anymore.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay, Porygon 2 caught. Yes.
All right, Porygon 2.
All right. And we'll get our checks along the way. Beautiful. Crisis averted. That was a bit of a crisis. That was worrying because I don't know what these items are gonna be. For all we know, this could be Glacier Badge or Volcano Badge, and that was my access to using Whirlpool. So like, we could just send it to Whirl Islands, and Curry could say Go Mode in his most excited Brazilian commentator voice.
Yeah.
It's not though. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Oh.
Don't get too excited. Sorry, man.
I'll be here. Just let me know whenever.
Can you hold it like how the commentators do? When they hold the goal, can you do that? Do you have the lung capacity to do so?
I'm not sure I have that much lung capacity, and I have neighbors I don't want to wake up, but I could try.
Yeah, I fear for my
Well,
future
we'll get there when
neighbors.
we get there.
I have been told I'm a bit of a loud guy.
Mm.
It's that booming voice problem that I have, you know, the one that's like the voice is just booming.
It's just booming. It's popping
Something,
off.
something vocal training, something, you know.
Vocal training. Yeah, I don't have any vocal training, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I'm self-learned. Basically, we're in the same boat.
Yo, okay.
Hey,
Maybe
yeah.
I should. Maybe I should do some self-vocal training. That'd be good. Yeah.
You know what? I'll hit you up with something later because I can actually give you something with that.
Yo, all right.
I'm not look. This is not my place. Ooh, radio card. Okay, that puts us one piece away from unlocking the Snorlax, which we don't need to do, but it is a Pokemon. Am I actually just going to Rockets? I can't go to Rockets. I don't have Squirt Bottle. Interesting. So what does it want me to do with that? What is the play? Interesting. Okay. It's a bit of a spread out item, Rando, which is... It was linear for the longest time, and now it's not. And that could be, not the greatest for Tetris, but it's manageable because it's Pokemon Crystal. It's only so big.
Mm-hmm.
Just curious what it's expecting me to do. Take this item just to show that I know it. Nugget in a tree. See, I told you how many grew on trees.
Oh, wow. Words so easy. Articuno. Where's Articuno on here?
That's not bad. Top right. Or top left.
Top,
That's not bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
it takes
grab
out
that
some information Pokemon that we have, but like it keeps the board clean. Okay,
Yeah.
eyepiece. We're gonna be looking at Kabutops and Cloyster now. Can't look at Shelter, unfortunately, because we haven't caught Shelter or included in a piece yet. So let's take a look at Kabutops. Route 35. You're kidding me? Are you serious? Okay, where's the Cloyster? That's back where we were. Literally back where we were.
Yep. Back where we were the other time.
Okay. I'm gonna go do Ice Path because it's closer.
Fair enough.
And there's no water, so I don't have to worry about water encounters. I'm not walking that again. Like I said, you do it the lazy way, you win. That's just how it goes. And again,
Sometimes
you'll
that's
hear a
the
little
most optimal strat.
Yeah, for those who have okay, so I forget, there is no audio for my run, right?
Correct. I don't think folks
So-
can hear anything.
This is actually very unique because you guys can all have, all of you rather, can all have this experience of how do you play this game without audio? Because I play this game without audio, but there's a feature in this called Dex Area Ping that will give me an audio cue that will tell me where the Pokemon is. Now you don't have audio. If I can't hear, the Pokedex will also do a visual cue, which is that flashing thing will actually pause for a second or two. So I'll show you when I find it. Nope, it's not here either, but it keeps flashing immediately. Once it stops flashing immediately, that means we're in the right zone. So that helps you in caves where you would be generally searching forever. I don't know why I'm just sending it, but we're sending it. Look, Dodrio. Do you know talking and running at the same time is hard?
I can see it. I can see
I
it.
usually don't struggle with that, but here we are.
It's the first for
Okay.
everything.
Not here. No, that means I'm slipping. Curry, I can't be slipping.
But you're in the ice zone. Of course you're slipping.
Ah, you got me.
Hey!
So it's paused. I couldn't immediately go, which means it's on this floor. So we're gonna find it here at some point. And we'll look at that.
Right
There it
here.
is. There you go. Yeah,
Excellent.
right there. Okay, so that's another area that required a very specific piece to complete. Very good. We could bay leaf or goldine, because that's another piece we need there. What else is going on down here in these areas? Yeah, and goldine was where words. You were right. You're this weird one that I keep checking and keep forgetting. Where's the bay leaf? Okay. Remember when I said I didn't want to have to go back there? I'm going back there.
That's a little, yeah.
It's okay. It's just on the other side of Rock Tunnel. And we already did it once, so let's just do it again.
Walk the rock tunnel once. All right.
I walk this lonely Rock Tunnel.
I would continue that, but I don't know how it goes.
The only one that I've ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. This run has now become a Green Day appreciation run.
Green Day.
Okay. Down here, bump noises. I think that's another weird thing about Pokemon 2 is I was actually, last time I was here, I was with Shifty for the blindfolded run for GFH. And he showed the flexibility of how well this game works when you're not looking either, when he did with Pokemon Red. Pokemon just has a lot of like visual cues. It's quite impressive how this game just could do anything. You could do anything with this game.
It could do
Great.
do almost anything, yeah.
This could be in the water. That's a blue sea, if you will.
A blue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dad jokes. You came here for the dad jokes, right? Yeah. No, you didn't.
This is dad joke
Oh,
hour now.
Oh, no.
Please send us all of your good or
Yeah,
bad dad jokes.
Anyone have any Tetris dad jokes?
Tetris dad jokes.
Beach was here?
Someone who gives me a dad joke about Tetris is gonna win brownie points for me. I don't think I can come up with one right now.
Somebody's got to have a Tetris dad joke in there somewhere.
Someone, chat, please send in your donations.
Surely.
Let's hear. Surely, someone out there's got to have one. This is your time to shine, chat.
Oh, there's the dugong, which I don't need anymore either. Okay, so it's in the grass.
On the topic of Tetris-related donations, do we have time for one?
Yes, we do.
So when you asked that question, a poll actually opened up asking what a person's favorite Tetramino was. And we haven't announced it yet. However, we have one $10 donation from Anonymous saying that their favorite is a T-piece. And then on top of that, we also have a $20 donation from Anonymous yet again, saying cancer is the only game you do not want to get to the last stage of. So, if you would like to send in your Tetris-related dad jokes, you can also vote on a poll to tell us what your favorite Tetramino is.
Ooh, all right.
Where am I going from here?
Good stuff, folks. Yeah. I personally am an IP stan myself, but I greatly appreciate the TP.
You would be an IP stan.
What do you mean I would be an IP?
You definitely are an IP stan.
Oh,
You
you're
100% are.
being an IP stan. Okay. Look, Chad, anyone else out there an IP stan? So it's not just me defending myself against Noob here, please. Anyone? Please?
This S piece is not wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna look for Dragonite. Hi, Dragonite.
Hi, Dragonite.
That's doable. Very doable.
All right, on to Route
Okay.
31.
Yeah, we got 4 in the grass, 2 in the water. I'm gonna check the water first. Oh, this person right here, by the way, this NPC. That NPC has been managed by my settings because that is the Kenya check. Now, you might be wondering, how could an NPC named Kenya check be bad. So the problem with the Kenya check is you have to pick up a Pokemon to do that check, and the amount of liters of sweat that I have lost and the amount of hours I've lost thinking about when the day will come that I may have to actually take that Pokemon and ruin my board to get an item that I need to win this run is way too high. So instead, we just eliminated their capability to give us a good item. So Kenya and post Kenya are not in the cards for us to worry about, let's say. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of Pokemon I'm looking through. Do I want to keep doing this? Maybe I want to start catching. The heck is Venusaur in here?
Venusaur.
Oh, good. It's an extra.
Yeah, as you can see, we already have Venusaur in green on the board here, so we can catch a Venusaur to reduce its chance of spawning for the rest of this run. So, easy Pokemon for us to wipe off the map here. Hoppip?
Okay, so based on the way that it pieces out, I need an O on the top and an L. I can get 4 unknowns. Like 4 unknown Pokemon. I don't know what that does to this top. Have we segmented the board yet? We actually have not segmented the board yet.
No, we haven't.
It's an open concept board. That's wild.
I'm gonna
catch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna do this.
We're really taking the home renovation concept to an extreme here.
Yeah.
We're going for an open concept with this board.
You've
knocked down
may
all
have
the
heard of the
interior
Property
walls.
Brothers. Now you've heard of the Tetris Randomizer Catch-em-all brothers. That's us.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I love what you've done with the place.
Thanks. I did it myself.
You really did do this to yourself.
I've done this to myself. Okay. Well, Vaporeon was here in the water.
Victory
I
Bell?
really don't want to catch you, Victory Bell.
You really don't want to catch a
I
Victory
really don't
Bell?
want to catch you, Victory Bell. So you might be thinking, like, I remember actually the friend that built this tracker, he's like, do you think your settings are too easy sometimes where you have like 2 badges to help you do the HMs? And I point them to this, where even though we have better catching odds for unseen and uncaught Pokemon, it's still Pokemon. It finds a way, no matter how much we manipulate the RNG to work in a particular way, it's still Pokemon. It still finds a way to go, no, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the Pokemon way. It's here to make you
Pokemon
suffer.
way. That's the randomizer way.
It's the randomizer way. It's just the way.
It's the way. Yep.
We need. Okay, well, I guess tea lovers are eating tonight because we need a lot of tea pieces right now, and I have an L and a J.
Oh.
Also, if you know how to eat tea, let me know. I actually might go for that Eevee because that gives me free catching space for Eevee. Oh, that's really easy to get. It's an easy Eevee.
Okay.
Why are you over there again? Stop that. Okay, we're gonna go get the Cerulean Fly Point finally. Because I still haven't gone north. And I would like to go north because this is just one heck of a run.
Like I said at the very beginning, this is one of the runs of all time.
One of the runs of all time, and that also means you're getting a bit of cardio. So there's our Fly Point. Okay, so we're going to catch this Eevee somewhere. Quillfish. Quillfish is something I can get out of the pool. That's good. Curry, if you don't mind, can you give me a 2-hour mark update? Just so I can keep track of how we're doing, please?
You got it. I'll let you know when 2 hours comes along.
Thank you very much. I swear, if you just say, hey, welcome to 2 hours, I'm going to cry.
Guess what, noob?
No. No, it can't be. No.
No, it's not actually 2 hours. No, that was a joke, you know, as the kids like to say.
It was yes, the kids of the youth of today making these things called jokes.
That's right, you know. It's a very new concept here.
Oh no. Okay, so the O piece, I'm staring down the eyes of Bulbasaur Golduck.
Yeah, I'm eyeing that Golduck and Bulbasaur over there. Like, we need to clear that up.
Well, that's not the biggest concern. I have Kadabra info. I have a Kadabra caught. I'm more concerned about the Wigglytuff across there.
The weekly. Oh yeah.
Like, for me, whoops. For me, like, I at this point, with how fast you can do these runs, relatively speaking, I don't mind doing more individual catches or evolving, especially with all of the quality of life stuff we have in. The thing I fear most is having no information to cover any strategies and all the and you're left on straight desperation strategies like looking at the trades and just randomly sending it on certain routes based on your tracker. Like that's when it gets really, really, really annoying, I would argue.
I see.
Because, like most randomizer speedruns, I have opinions about that. But like anyways, for most randomizer speedruns, when a seed is punishing you, you feel it a lot harder, and then we venerate the ones that don't punish us. But we have to remember we've gone in with this, doing this to ourselves. So if I don't have to, quote unquote, do it to myself by making a run worse, I'll do the extra work. By the swine and also Cubone. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I would catch 13 individuals on this and lose time over having zero information because like there was a better play than this and, suddenly not get what I need.
Yeah.
Keep the repels rolling, Chief. We're going to go fight the power of 8 here. Go get a check up here.
Blossom.
And it's not blossoming anymore. I just ruined that kid's biology assignment.
How cruel. It's
Did
one
you ever
past their class.
Did you ever have to do that? We had to do this in grade 8 where they gave you an egg, you had to take care of it as a parent. Did you ever have to do that?
An egg? Like
Yeah, they gave like in grade 8, we were given an egg and we had to build it a carriage. And we had to keep it safe for a week. We had a partner and we had to like take care of this egg, and then you would bring it back and the teacher would check, and based on how well you took care of the egg, you would get a mark / you would be shamed or praised by a bunch of adults. Like, did you ever have to do that? I'm guessing not.
No, I can't say I've ever done this before.
Okay, well, lucky for you, because that sounds like you could get a lot of bad feelings from that if you screw up as a kid. But do you ever think that they could do that with Togepi's?
Togepi's. Look, at the very least, the Togepi would be able to alert you if it needed something. I would guess.
Would you want to
And then
hear
you
a
wouldn't have-
Togepi in trouble?
Not that it's in trouble. If it's under your care, presumably it wouldn't be in that much trouble if, you kept it, by your side and kept the Togepi fed and, happy and I don't know.
Oh, I guess I'm thinking of like if you drop if you drop an egg, you don't hear an egg cry, but if you drop a Togepi, you have to listen to the Togepi cry. I thought that's what you were talking
geez.
about. Like, well, at least there's good feedback.
Oh, jeez.
The Togepi will let me know when it needs to go to the Pokemon Center. Duh. Of course, I'd take the Togepi over the egg.
Well, I've just never thought about this before. An egg, like a little, like a chicken egg, like.
Yeah, we were given a chicken egg. We were given a chicken egg. We had to take care of it.
What do you mean take care of it? Like,
so
just.
We had to carry it. So basically, we had to carry it around the schoolyard. We had to put it in a basket. We had to make our own basket. So we were learning like it was a science / home economics mix that they did in grade 8 or something like that. I don't know. But like we had to make a basket, we had to keep it safe, and we had to bring it out, we had to take it with us everywhere. It was mimicking parenting. And if we broke the egg, we would fail. Basically. Because you basically annihilated your eggular child. Like, again, a great lesson for a 13-year-old to learn, but like, I'm saying that sarcastically for the record. But yeah, we had to walk this egg around, and then there was also the science one where they were teaching you how to build bridges and suspensions, and we had to bring it, and then you basically what you had to do is you had to be able to drop the basket, and if your egg cracked, you didn't get a good mark on that either. It depended on how much damage the egg took. These were assignments I had. Why have you? What are you guys doing over down there?
Okay, hold on. First, for the folks, for everyone in chat, Noob here's a Canadian. I am a red hot-blooded American, you could say.
I love how plain I am. He's Canadian. That's the most American thing I think you've ever done. Where you're just like, he's Canadian. Here I am with 9 different adjectives minimum.
Well, yeah. for those who are not aware of, the stereotypical American, I thought I'd like to describe it, give it a few adjectives to really get the imagination going.
Where are you going with this?
I wasn't going over with that specifically. I just wanted to say that.
That was it. That was your statement.
No, that's not the whole statement.
Okay, where's this going?
The rest of the statement has nothing to do with our nationalities. It's just I wanted to label give those adjectives just because. Oh, good grief. Okay. Right. So, look, when you told me that, I was just imagining, okay, that seems really simple. Just keep the egg somewhere safe and don't break it. I don't know. Just
you had to drop your egg child. Make sure it wouldn't crack in the basket that you built.
Child.
Just like real life, you weave your own baby carriage, and then you have to drop the child to make sure it's okay. Does that sound right? Yeah, that's very applicable. Super applicable.
That's my second point. Yeah, what kind of lessons are you teaching a 13-year-old to do?
Well, we're teaching them about suspension and about like proper things to build, like proper building. It's just we used eggs.
We used
eggs.
The mess
that left, it wasn't great. We used eggs and a bit of that good old-fashioned trauma, I guess. I don't know. Wheezing. Oh, we already have that. Wow. We're not getting a lot of info here. I'm a little, okay, that's better.
That's fine.
That's better. That's the move we want to make anyways. Now, something else that's really important to know about this run is Curry was worried that when I said like Pokemon runs get a little unhinged, that he was worried that I was going to be the one doing that. No, it turns out Curry was the one all along. He's the one who's like, I'm just talking about science experiments. This guy's giving me a whole Canadian American comparison.
That's just okay. Fine. You want me to do that again? Okay, you're Canadian.
No. That's fine.
I'm American.
No, you don't get takesies backsies. What is this? You get takesies backsies. Okay, this is 5 in here. Wow, very open route. Gonna find a lot of different Pokemon here.
Yeah, imagine the open concept you have for your board here.
Very much so. Yeah, it's both a blessing and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much direction, which means we can just search for everything. Unfortunately, it also kind of diverts my attention away from figuring out how we're actually getting through this run. But the run is also kind of at a standstill item-wise, so I'm hoping surface strength just carries us hard enough we don't have to be searching and we just go straight in go mode. Like, for example, there's the Ninetales information. There's Entei. I think I have Entei in this. Yeah. Okay, well, on the bright side, we're cleaning. Yeah, we got to get it out of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the nub on the left side there. You know, the piece that looks like F. The totally Tetramino piece F.
Yes,
I actually did do a type of Tetris like that where people could donate to give me, like, any letter of the alphabet. Do you have any idea how hard it is to place a W on the board?
A W?
That doesn't fit on a board. It just doesn't work. Oh. No, I can't do that. I actually literally cannot catch that. Okay, so I think we've actually seen the final Pokemon in here then, right? No, Growlithe is the last one. Oh, it's in the water? That's...
Alright, get in the water.
That's trolling. Okay, Growlithe is right there. I need that. We also have Flareon info I didn't mark off. Okay, so it's going to be in the water. We do have to wrap all the way around for that, though. Which, again, doesn't matter because we have Sweet Scent.
That's fine, yep. While you wrap around over to the water there, 10IQ, do you have anything for us at this point?
Please.
I just so happen to. So we have two donations. We first have a $25 donation from Is Heather, which says, "Good job, guys. Keep it up." And a little fun fact about Is Heather, that also happens to be my mother.
Hey!
Oh, all right.
And then
12
we
right there.
and then we also have a $1 donation from a guy called Greg, who says, "El Peace Gang, rise up." And just a reminder, you are also you are able to continue voting on that poll. Currently, the T piece is in the lead with $10.
Oh, okay. Hey, good choices, chat. Still looking for that eyepiece. That's just my opinion, personally. But you know, you're free to vote with your dollars, however you wish.
The L piece is going to be doing good work here. I don't know what was I looking for here again?
Jeez.
Golduck? It might have been Golduck.
Golduck? Oh,
Heck is
it
this
could totally be Golduck.
Where do we have two in the water? Where? Can I get this Kingler out of here? No, it's definitely the Golduck. We're just getting bad luck.
Hi, King.
Crab on the menu, no duck, only crab. Everything is crab. Great game. You should go try that, by the way. There we go.
There's Golduck.
That's close enough to its coloration. Okay, T-piece. T-lovers. Rise up.
T-lovers here. Yep. Your time has come.
Actually, this is pretty good. So some other changes that were made in this randomizer in particular is they changed some of the evolution methods, especially the ones that require items or time of day. Time of day has been removed as a requirement. So Espeon is actually done with a Sunstone. So I'm going to grab this Eevee, and I'm going to evolve it into the Espeon, which will get us 4 unknown Pokemon, which is very powerful. I also haven't done a stone run yet, and I should do that now that I have a ton of money.
Mm-hmm. So now we can pick up some evolution stones in case we need to evolve anything. Which we're just looking at the Eevee to evolve. Is that what you said?
Right now, we're just looking at the Eevee to evolve. I have these as well that I can pick. I'll pick these up this time to be faster. We don't need upgrade though. Yeah, like evolutions. There's like Poliwrath and stuff like that. There's a bunch of Pokemon we can use, and the nice thing is we have full control over when we can evolve them, which means it's very easy for us to like wait for the right piece and go from there. Doesn't mean we'll get it, but in this particular instance, this makes the most sense. That's 4 Pokemon I don't have to worry about. 2 of them being part of the same line too is huge. That is the wrong shade of Espeon, but whatever. And now we have an eyepiece. Where does that eyepiece go? Nowhere important. Unfortunate. Man, the fact that this board hasn't segmented itself is actually causing issues with catching. 4,
Really now? What
a little bit,
way?
yeah. It's just like there are pieces everywhere. It's hard to envision what pieces I'm looking for, so it's hard to tell if I'm looking for more items or if I'm just looking for random catches.
Got it.
Because I'm trying to, for example, right now, see where an eyepiece would fit. The closest I could think is maybe just Victory Bell. I go topside, so I could T-piece Cubone. I guess. I remember I saw that somewhere.
That's an option.
Victory Bell was... Right, 31 grass. 31 water. Water? It was water. Water and water? Something like that?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was water because it was right next to the Vaporeon. It's funny what the brain remembers.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to remember for myself.
Yes,
Yeah, I can't remember.
Neuron, activate.
Right. Neurons, go.
Neurons, go.
There's the Victory Bell. Yeah, so folks, just in case you've lost the plot for the last 30 minutes.
Lost the plot. We've been identifying this perfectly. This run is flawless. Everything about this run makes sense. Yeah.
Look, Just want to make sure everyone's on the same page here. Just doing my due diligence as the commentator.
appreciate that.
I like to pretend I know something about this.
You do. You were trained for this.
Yeah, you trained me personally for this. I appreciate it.
No problem.
We are dead set in the middle of we need to be strategizing about which pieces go where at this point. We've done a lot of our initial catches and the board's like half filled at this point, and now we have to be considerate of what pieces or what catches we do so we don't unintentionally block ourselves out from placing other pieces on the board. So this is the strategizing part of this run.
Yeah, this is the 2 hours I was talking about. We're flying back and forth. I trying to determine what the best course of action is going to be. Now we're going to Mount Mortar. This is going to take a little while, but we're going to be using this Dex ping here to figure out where it is. It's not here. It could be behind Waterfall. If it's behind Waterfall, I think we're just going to start sending it for items again. Because I'm not sure where else we could find it. It's here. Interesting.
All right.
3 in the grass, 3 in the water. There's no grass here, so it has to be in the water. That was a joke. Paris.
Paris.
Very good. I'm trying to get the swine up.
Slowking.
Where's the king here? Oh, we catch that. Perfect.
All right. Again, we've caught Slowking before, or it's marked green on our board, so we just catch it to lower its chances of spawning. Paris, okay.
Another thing you can also do with Tetris that I've like teased that I might want to do as a PvP sort of thing other than just racing is kind of like a score attack thing where you have X number of hours and you see how many pieces you could fit on the board, and whoever has like the lowest number of like the closest to without having a certain number of individual pieces sort of wins. There's many different things that you could do with a Tetris like thing. This doesn't have to be a speed run. I just do it as a speed run because it shows off the randomizer mixed with just management of a different kind of knowledge. But there are many different, again, Pokemon's so flexible. You could take any run and turn it like, I turned Catch 'em all into something more fun for me.
Mm-hmm. Like you can clearly see here, they've optimized a fair bit of this run, like changing spawn rates, removing very tricky checks. Like we cut out the boring bits, like grinding for XP, and limited to the fun parts of a randomizer here, which is fantastic. I love doing that. If you don't like something, if you think something's boring, just don't do it. Just take it out and stick with the fun stuff.
That's interesting. So this thing's right here, apparently. The Swinub. It's just being finicky. Okay, so this is Mortar. This is Mortar downstairs is going to be the Pharrell again. We're just going to write that down. Yeah, I'm looking for the Swinub to get a good S piece there. That way we can just force J on the left side, and then the left side will be done, which is quite impressive.
Okay.
But we also get that smooch him out of the way. We don't have to worry about that. There's that J piece.
There we go.
Let's go, J piece.
J
backwards L lovers. Let's go. Alt L, if you will.
Alt L.
I don't know what Alt plus L on your keyboard will do, but don't do it. I don't want to break anything for anybody. Okay, Green Meowth, where are you? Lake of Rage. Wow, easy. There's no grass there. That's just straight water. So we're going to find that real easily. Back to my hometown of Lake of Rage. I was raised by wolves, they say. But anyways. Yeah, this one's going pretty smooth. So, we'll see what the end of this shows. But, so far, so good. I could definitely say we shouldn't be over the estimate. I hope those knocks were loud enough to tell everybody that.
Don't worry, I've got cardboard here I can knock on. I'll do that for you.
That's not wood. I guess technically
it's close enough.
It is close enough. You're right. Okay, L and T. Okay, T piece. Wonderful. We just saw that Umbreon. Where did I see it? It was back in Mount Mora, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong place. That's fine.
Should be fine.
Or should I go for no? That. How am I doing that top right? No, it's gotta be Umbreon. Yeah, Paris is on the ground, which means I need to go Umbreon in the water next to the Feraligatr. If I got a J piece as well for Feraligatr, that would be splendid.
We'll see. We will see. There's Feraligatr.
Yeah, unfortunately it's an L, not a J. So it's just gonna be 50-50 this until we see Umbreon. You know what that means? You gotta flip a lot of tails and call heads all the time.
Oh, yeah, of course. Probability or something. There's Umbreon.
Something about probability. You think probability is just actually a coping math to make us feel good about things that we just can't control? Oh my god, it actually happened.
What?
All right, we got the J, so you can just catch a Feraligatr while we're here. Okie dokie.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Sure, whatever. Awesome.
Hi, Feraligatr.
I love when things work out like that. Okay. No rat catch for us today. Only S, huh? Okay. Nope, don't have any of that information. Wait. Curry, this is your time.
What?
I need you to look up something.
Oh, jeez. Okay, all right.
Now, this is
Lay it on me.
so I can't assume this. While you look that up, I'm going to go grab some items. I need to know the breeding group of Blissey.
See. Okay. Let's see.
What does our Bluesea like to breed with?
Let's see. Let's see. Is in the fairy group, and that puts in the
boy.
same leagues as Pikachu, Raichu, Clefairy, Clefable.
Wait, go back. Pikachu is a fairy?
Pikachu. That's what it
Pikachu
says here.
Pikachu's a fairy.
Pikachu is both of them a fairy, but
It's a rat. Oh, it's field
Yes.
as well. Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, it's field as well. Yeah,
That's right. They can have
so it's
multiple
also field.
affiliations. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, continue. Sorry. So Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu, Raichu, Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, let's see, Chansey, Togetic,
Okay.
Marill, Azumarill, Hoppip, Skiploon, Jumpluff, Snubbull, Gramble.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, not a lot of dark caves. This is not very funny for chat. Unfortunate. Okay, we do have a Raichu, which means we might be able to catch a Blissey. Oh, which isn't a piece yet, but I can catch that Blissey and maybe get a really good piece up there. No, I can't do that. Why am I thinking about that? I did need to know that though. Thank you.
Mhm. This is
Huh.
really where stuff gets complicated, and you have to be like, what do I do at this point?
Yeah, what do I do at this point? what do I actually do at this point?
I don't even.
What is actually
couldn't
happening
tell you.
here? It could be Flareon. If I do Flareon on the left side there, it still keeps it open. And I think we. Oh wait, I can just go catch another Eevee. Was easy? Was Eevee easy? No, it won't be easy to catch because we haven't cleared it out. That would be more for like a late game thing if we needed it. So let's just look for where Flareon is. Just kidding. Where's the Ninetales? Radioactive. Oh my dear God. Okay. On the bright side, Ninetales is here. Oh wait, no, was this in the water? Did we see this in the water? What was in the water with? No, that was Kingler, I think.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, me either. It's 251 of these things. How am I supposed to remember all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we got that Skiploon. There's a Ninetales. Okay, in the grass.
It's so green.
It's a green Ninetales, which is usually yellow and red.
Is there red? Oh, I guess it's eyes, yeah.
The eyes and the tails at the ends, I guess.
Would this be? Oh man, that's so risky though. Hey, 10 IQ, how feisty are you feeling today? How spicy? How spicy you like your food?
Well, I like my food quite spicy.
Okay. This one's for you then.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna pull a gamer move. I know it's what we do here. We're gamers against cancer, and we're standing up to cancer. And the way I'm doing that is I'm completely tossing all logic out of this run, and I'm making a really bad play. I'm gonna catch the Scyther.
You're catching the what?
Scyther.
Okay.
Yeah. So my logic there is... My logic there is this board has to go that direction anyways, where I'm going to need an L piece for that top part. It doesn't matter if I segment it at this point. There's no better way for me to clear that side up. So I'm just gonna highlight the elephant in the room. That is not what we want. That is the spooky part right there. That top right corner, that could be the death of this run and the entire marathon schedule. That's what we're trying to avoid, and we just did it. So, and remember that 10 said this would be a really good idea, and that they really like spicy food. So, I'm not blaming them entirely, but, you know, where's that skip one?
Hey, I mean, it wouldn't be a marathon without a little bit of risk.
It's true. Did you put risk on this? We could play risk. I got tabletop. Oh, you mean actually taking risk? Yeah, that's
I'm sure we could find time in our schedule for a game of risk.
Is the marathon 2 weeks long? I've seen games that go 5 minutes. I've seen games that go 3 months. Growlithe. Have I caught this? Are you a piece yet? You are a piece. And now you're part of the collection.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that upper right corner goes. I'm praying we get some info on that.
Well, there's Jigglypuff, right? Jigglypuff is probably going to get pieced up sooner or later here, right? And then that can evolve into Wigglytuff. Geodude is breedable if we find Golem or Graveler, which I think we did find Graveler, I want to say. Tyrogue, we have a Hitmonlee info, I believe. Grimer is just Grimer. We're not gonna get anything from that, but we have ways we could get that. It's just spooky because we don't have the information. So, and
Right.
lo and behold, there it is. That's the piece we need, but it's not what we deserve. So now what I want to do is okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna look at this pincer. Because if I do that, that opens up for me to catch Jigglypuff to have it ready whenever I may hit an L. And then that one person who donated for L is going to be super happy. Because it will save the day. Oh, that's nice. Okay, good. It's back in that cave.
Okay.
So we generally like to name an MVP route. So far, Ice Path is in contention for that. That and Route 4. Ice Path and Route 4 are putting in a lot of work today. It's not here. Not here.
Not here.
It's right here.
It's
Excellent.
here. Yep.
Can I search on ice? I cannot.
No.
I've learned something today. It's not. You need to be on an encounter slot. You need to be able to find a Pokemon, so you can't find it on ground on ice. Even though it will take up your repel steps in this game, for some reason. I need to stop opening everything and everything. There we go. How many Pokemon are in this spot? Just out of curiosity. I need 4 Pokemon in here. Oh boy. Well, we can catch that. 3 Pokemon now, which means 2 left.
Blastoise.
Also, even though we're catching all these Pokemon, if we've been picking up a lot of items, the chances of us needing to buy more balls, very unlikely. Just because we're going to be getting extra balls from checks. Now, Sudowoodo could also be a target for that L, but I'm thinking because it could be L or J, we may as well leave it flexible.
Mm-hmm.
The Great Kakuna.
Kakuna.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's unfortunate, because I need a T for that, but... It just makes
We'll still
catching
pick
all
good
of this
info.
obnoxious. Yeah, it's good info, it's gonna be a really big pain in the arse to try and find a pincer in here. It's a 1 in 3. And as you can see, there was just a lot of pile of swine.
A huge pile of swines.
Just a giant pile of swines.
Yep. And Kakunas.
And Kakunas, which act as stalactites.
Just falling from the ceiling. There's a pincer.
Don't mention the antlions named pincers hiding in the snow, but like we're good here. Okay, so that means now I can catch Jigglypuff freely, which is actually very good. Now, because we're going to be forcing a T piece in the bottom right, we're going to look for Spearow or Pidgey to insert this J.
Mm-hmm.
Spearow, I believe we already saw, and I bet you it was on the other side of that rock tunnel. I might give it a rock tunnel just for wasting my time. I want cut so I don't have to deal with that. Yep, there it is on the other side of that tunnel.
Okay.
There it is again, being on the other side of that tunnel.
What
Pidgey
would
was
rock
in the
tunnel
water.
be? Anti-MVP?
It would be the most valuable time waster, so whatever that is, the MVTW.
I'm good with that. You were saying?
Most touted villain, the MTV, if you will. I actually didn't watch MTV as a kid.
I don't think I did either, but I also
Yeah.
didn't watch much TV.
Oh, that's fair. I watched a lot of YTV and Teletoon. And then, like, Treehouse, eventually. I know Pidgey was in this water. Man, I don't watch TV anymore. It's so weird to just not watch TV anymore.
No.
Like, not weird in a bad way, because, like, I'm just on my computer all the time, but just the fact that I don't watch shows very often unless I watch it with my girlfriend is just very, very different experience. We're doing a marathon, right?
I understand that, but I find I'm able to choose exactly what content I want to watch on the internet now. So
That is a privilege that we do get to enjoy now. Yes, the psychological effects are only rolling in through papers and lived experience, but the important thing is you get to watch what you want. As you can see, when I said it's going to be 2 hours of us just talking, we weren't kidding. It was just literally going to be 2 hours of me looking for this stuff and solving this board.
It really is.
It really is. And what part of Rock Tunnel was that in?
I don't remember.
Oh man, Rock Tunnel might also be. You know what? This whole area might just be the MVP up here. Route 9, 10, and Rock Tunnel.
The whole right side, upper right side.
Just that corner right
there.
The
corner of Kanto.
Kanto.
The whole eastern side of Kanto, yep, is the MVP. I'm happy to give the award to that.
I'm not. I hate this place. It's so annoying to go through.
What are you talking about?
If it was lit up, it wouldn't be a problem. It's not lit up. This place sucks. Someone turn the lights off and I'm happy about it, all right?
Yeah, I guess I'd be unhappy too. But yeah, chat, it's like literally this is 2 hours of us bantering while Noob tries to find random Pokemon. So chat, if you have any additional interesting insights of your own, I'm happy to hear them. Just send in a donation and then let us know how you're feeling.
You want to donate just to chat? We could donate through chat, or we can talk through chat.
Donate just to chat with us.
You're supporting Stand Up to Cancer, and you're chatting to keep the banter going. Like that's all it is.
That's right. That's a win-win for all of us. So yeah, 10IQ. If you have any interesting insights from chat, we'd love to hear it.
We do actually have a $20 donation from Spectral. He sadly left no comment, so he did not chat with us, but he did leave $20 for the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. However, if you are looking to donate, you can always go to gamersforhope.com/donate, and it will redirect you to a Tiltify website link, in which you can donate to the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. All donations go straight to the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. No money is touched by anybody but them. So, if you would like to go in and check out the Stand Up Cancer Foundation Tiltify page, go in and check that out.
Cool. Thank you so much for your donation. This is an amazing cause you're donating to. So we do appreciate every single dollar you send to the foundation.
Actually, a very interesting catch just happened here. Cedra gives us control for that Kingdra anytime we want, because we did buy the Dragon Scale to make that happen. So, while we look for the Sentret, if we ever need that Kingdra done, we got that. Where is this thing? It's the last Pokemon to catch in here. The settings are these are very unlikely odds we are hitting, where you just don't see this thing popping up. Only odds that I could expect that I would find, of course. That's just me.
That's just probability statistics at its core. It's understandable.
You, probability is just a coping math. It's math used for coping.
Okay.
Make you feel better about yourself.
I've got words to say about that, but that would constitute a whole.
Well, we've got time. I'm still doing this.
Oh, jeez. Okay, now you're just prompting me to go on and on a yap about probability. And
You're my commentator. This is your job.
People are just expecting the fun, fun Pokemon and gameplay and catches.
This is fun.
Battles.
Are we not having fun here? I'm having fun. Are you having fun? No. I'm having fun.
I'm having loads of fun.
Having fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
That's great.
Curry's having fun. I think.
No. Yeah, sorry. Let me preface everything with an uncertain. Oh yeah, I think I'm having fun.
Curry might have to lie down after this run. He might be overstimulated after what's been happening here.
Look, I've had fun. I've been having fun so far.
I've had fun for 20-something years of my life. I will continue to have fun at the pace that I can manage.
Oh, good.
This is why he's an eye stand for that exact reason.
Oh, that makes me an eye stand. Oh,
you're definitely an eyepiece enjoyer. Yeah,
you are pigeonholing all of us innocent eye stands into.
I've only heard you.
Curmudgeoning.
Remember that's only you right now, right? I've only heard you say eye is great. Okay.
Chat, please help me out here. Tell me what your favorite eyepiece is. Tell me what your favorite eyepiece is. I want to hear all your good.
Do you like the horizontal eyepiece, or do you like the vertical eyepiece more? Wow,
that's right.
Riveting conversation you can have with us.
This is so entertaining, right, everyone? Oh, jeez. You need to help us out here. We can't be diving this deep into the barrel conversation.
No, we absolutely can.
Oh,
you're not thinking big enough, Curry. We can talk about this for a long time.
I know we can. I just want to hear from chat. So we don't keep bantering about things they're not interested in.
Did they say they're not interested in? Maybe they are, and they're just really leaving us to do this.
Maybe they're content with everything just to hear whatever this is right now. I guess I wouldn't know. But that's fine. That's fine. We can keep talking about the glory of the eyepiece and maybe some of the other pieces as well.
The glory of the eyepiece. And he has started a cult of the letter I. Shout out to the letter I. I'd like to thank the letter I for this run. It's kind of like it's like Sesame Street.
Yeah. This episode.
Oh, this is kind of weird. So I'm trying to grab some more items just to somewhat figure out what other tools I have access to. My progress is in Fuchsia City. That's very far away.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad, it's just really far away. This has been all Pokedex and no item rando. That's strange. And it's finding the ways to be the most obnoxious way to be an item rando ever.
I mean, by the way this has been going tonight, the pace has been kind of random and all over the place. Early on you said, I don't know about the time point, and then midway you said, oh yeah, it's going good now, and then now we're like, oh yeah, the checks are all over the place.
You never go mode early. I'm teaching you a valuable lesson. When you got excited about go mode, this is exactly why I told you. No 30-minute go mode with this type of run. It doesn't work that way.
It's just, I know it doesn't work that way, but I can get my hopes up.
You 100% did, and we're here now. This is your fault now. Way to go. Probably.
This is my fault for getting too excited. For Go mode, 30 minutes into a 3 or
3-hour
4
run.
hours. A 3-hour run, yep.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, Go mode, let's go.
I'll admit that this is going well, right? This isn't going poorly. This is like I have never had the middle of the board open like this before. This is a very unique experience where usually we're dealing with a split up board and we have to work with much more rigid organization, because in order for us to keep the 3 pieces, we need to know, like, okay, this has an uneven number of what's it called? This has an uneven number of, I think I saw artillery. An uneven number of tiles on the board, so this is where the 3 unique pieces have to go. But in this case, we kind of have really open range, just with some segmentation here and there for one particular piece we're going to need anyways for it. So that's really long in saying this is wild in how open this is. This is surprisingly open, and it makes it almost more time consuming trying to make sure you don't mess that up. Because now we're really looking for very specific RNG to happen. I'm also out of moves for the first time in the start of the run.
Is it struggle time?
No. We got like 19.
Okay.
All right. The item is in Janine. It's on Janine again. Man, I should really just fight Janine every time, shouldn't I? I'm going to rush it to Janine since we're pretty far into this run. We are at that, even though that number was eradicated from the donation, it's once again on my tracker. I don't know if it's actually visible on stream, but
yes, probably. Yes.
Okay, let's see what she gives us and then follow it.
That too.
The other thing too is we could just do individual catching. I just don't think it's worth it. Not yet.
Kabuto. Jump off. Okay.
It's fine. We're here for the item. No! No! Bad game! Alright, Crazy Islands.
Excuse me? What?
It's gonna be Dark Whirl Islands too. It's gonna be hell. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. All right. It's Whirl Islands, I think. Whirl Islands is progression, but I'm not happy about this at all. Yeah, I gotta figure out if we can get this
Whirl Islands.
Okay. Whirl Islands has 19 items in it, and it has 2 different locations we have to enter in at different times in order for this to be optimal. I have to go for the top right and the bottom left, top left, to be fast and hit the least number of trainers. There are, I want to say, 12 different zones of catching in here. Maybe more. And if it's in the dark, it's a nuisance. It is a lot. You are the funniest game of all time. You know that?
We got Dark Cave here in the world. You got
dark. Well, I think it's always darker here. I was just hoping the settings would work the other way. On the bright side, I learned this very easily because that was the only thing you would ever do in Crystal Catch-em-all. Or in Crystal Bingo, rather. That is the kind of luck we're looking for. We don't need to sit a Widow anymore. That's the J piece.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. Now what? Now what? Now what? Like, what do I do now?
We got our good luck. Now we need to.
Yeah, that was the good luck. Now where do I go? I can check the Lugia while I'm here, I guess. I don't think I need to. Zed and I are very awkward. I'm gonna look for Ampharos and Krabby. Really? The really obnoxious thing, though, about Whirl Islands, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the items from here. Really obnoxious thing is it's hard to get back to. So if I'm going to come back in here, I'd rather just only have to come back here for catching. But it's such a pain in the butt to be going all over the place with it. Because even if you start from Signwood, which is the faster fly location, you still have to dodge all these trainers. And then you are, like they thought they were really clever with this, where they put all the different whirlpools on the opposite side of where the doors are, because they thought that made the areas look larger. It's just annoying, but I can at least grab all the items here, so I don't have to worry about it. Also, good luck if you ever found this item. Go back to your crystal games and go find that item, because you won't. No one's ever gonna find an item like that. No one's clicking on every single tile. I don't know how we were supposed to play these games as kids, but we did. Where am I?
Oh, in a dark cave in War Islands.
Uh-oh. Am I in the wrong?
Yeah, I have no idea how you're navigating this.
This is the water. Right. Okay, so then I should be finding this in here. Oh, where does this put me? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I can figure this out. I went through the wrong door. Where's this bring me? I'm down there. So I go here, up, here. This is the one item I can only get going the one way. So I got to wrap around here, go to the water. Which is down another one. I go to here, and then I go up to here. I grab this item here. And then from here, I end up... I'm over here, yeah. See, part of it is, even if you're following a map, you still have to know where on the map you ended up. So once I figure it out, that's where it is. There's my other surf badge, which I don't need anymore. This is usually the last item you can get, but because I have strength, that doesn't actually do anything for me, so I'm in the wrong spot. I had to go to... Was it top left? Or was it bottom left? Oh, I can't remember. I didn't practice this because I never needed it.
Yeah, never thought you needed this until now.
Oh, is that what makes it annoying? Is the top left, top right? Right, that makes sense. Yeah, it's top left, top right, because you have to swing all the way around and then come back around to get to the door. The door is right there. Like that little landmass we passed by, but to make it look bigger, you have to dodge her, you have to take this whirlpool. And, to make it really realistic, they had to make it look like it's all broken up. So look at this little piece of water you need. Boom! Wow, immersive. Anyways, now we're on normal path. So now I'm here, I can go down this way. Bonk into there, go over to here, grab this item. Machine part, that is progression. It's two items. Uh-oh. Bump one over. There's two items here. There's waterfall. Okay, so that gives us everything. That actually gives us full access to everything. Okay. I got lost. 1, 2, down. That item is not reachable until I go across here. I hit the door. It's down, down, over here. I'm glad for chat's sake I didn't get Flash.
Yeah, this run would have been way more mundane with Flash.
Yeah, this run would have just been faster. Less interesting than this.
Who wants to go faster in a speed run?
Let's go fast as speed run. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not me.
Okay, and that's every item in Whirl Islands. So if we ever need to come back for that, it's just for catching. And then we're going to go to Signwood to get the fly points so we can get back to Whirl Islands if we need to do that again. Do I fight Chuck while I'm here? I may as well. The other thing that's nice about Signwood is there is the free Pokemon, the Shucky, which is usually the free Shuckle you get. But, just going to fly into Signwood. It's faster. He said put ice on it. He really said put some ice on it and they'll get better. Okay, then.
All right, all right.
Maybe we get some information here. That would be great.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, these pieces need to start playing ball, but at the same time, we don't really have a board that's playing ball. I don't even think this is the pieces' fault. I think it's the board's fault.
Mm.
Technically it's my fault for catching the Pokemon in the order that I did, but like, I'm just doing my job in catching Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's
you could blame me for which order you catch them in and which pieces you place at the very beginning of your run.
Like, I could predict the future. I choose not to. You know.
Ah. Mm.
Okay, toughest rock puzzle. I will admit I have messed this up more than once. Today was not one
You
of those
got it.
days. But I have messed that up before, trust me.
I see.
There's a clip from a Nuzlocke years ago of me being like, all right, here we go. I just push the middle rock and go, what? How?
Wait a
What
second.
universe was that to play?
That's not right. I'm stuck now.
All righty, I did that, yeah. All right, big old Chuck throws a rock. He says, hoo-ah, and then we fight him. I'm actually thinking Zed piece with the Blossom. Because then it gets Jolteon, Nidorino. What do we need? 4, 4, 4. We need a lot of T pieces. That's what we need.
We do. Yeah. This is
I think if anything, that bottom side is the biggest problem. Because that bottom side really need. Yeah, the bottom. Oh, there's Rock Smash. Hold on. We can check Rock Smash Pokemon. That's good.
Mm.
Yeah, we haven't actually gotten Headbutt or Rock Smash on anything, so the fact that we actually have naturally occurring Rock Smash is nice.
Mm-hmm. The dark cave is not dark.
Yes.
Fantastic. Rock Smash, Rock Smash.
Yep. It's just Smash all the way down. We got 3 items here.
Yep.
And then that'll be the end for this. Oh, okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
remember I said we get all those extra balls? There you go.
Well, we got a few more.
Along with some milk. All right. This is sending me to the Elite Four. That's actually horrifying. For reasons you might not be thinking about. If you think about it, if the game wants me to go to the Elite Four, that means it's not going to give me anything else until I go to the Elite Four.
So,
but we have, we're trying to win with the items we have now. Because going to the Elite Four could just be a giant red herring for nothing else. The only thing we made sure of with this run was that I could get Surf early enough that it wouldn't take us more than half the run of item checking. That's the only thing we know of, because everything else could be anywhere. So we're really hoping we could complete with what we have here, because I think for once ever, we've hit a wall on this would just take longer to do. I think it's a wild goose chase. I'm not going to follow it. I'm going to stick to we can finish the board with this. We just have to figure out what Pokemon we're grabbing here.
Dang. Okay.
If I can get to the Rod, Headbutts, I could just also start sitting on routes and catching and looking, but that might just take a long time. Those are the strats we don't really test because it just didn't make any sense to test it. I just found 2 rapid spins in the same place. What?
Good job.
What does that mean? Hey, T-Piece! Shout out to the T-Piece lovers. That's a T platform right there.
Uh-huh.
Would that mean that T-Piece lovers would like stand on a T-shaped soapbox? Are you standing on an I-shaped soapbox?
I stand on a really tall I-shaped soapbox so that others can hear me proclaim my love for it.
I left items in there. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the Blossom Octillery. Oh, fascinating. Okay, that's fine. That's in Tojo Falls. That's very easy to do. Because it's only land and water, and it's just a skip across the pond. Into Kanto. Okay.
Hello, Pharaoh.
Okay, so Firo could be something. It's on the board, but it's not the piece we're looking for. Again,
Mhm.
Firo is on the board, is not the piece we're looking for. But artillery is
Artillery.
exactly what we're looking for.
There we go.
Okay.
There's that. Yeah. That said
It's okay.
piece.
That's fine. It's a good piece. It's a good piece. Okay, INS. Man, your obsession with the letter I is gonna destroy this run, Curry. Okay, so like there is something we could do here. If I go for the Knit Arena,
Mm-hmm.
column 6, that might be the cleanest way to do it. And it is You're funny. We're not going back there. All right. You can't make me. I don't wanna.
No, not interested. A shame.
I'm not interested in Royal Islands Part 2. We'll give it up for Knit Arena on Route 43 instead.
Right.
We have the hoe.
The hoe is here.
Nothing rainbow about that hoe at all.
No, it looks pretty green.
Yeah, I think we're gonna flip to that and go from there. Maybe I should check the one Pokemon in the water before I waste my time with this. It's also gonna just be free catches. Oh,
Cubone?
very good. Okay, we need that for the T piece eventually. Let's just check the one Pokemon in the water. Since we know there's only one left in the water that has a big cot. And
It's the Nidorina!
I've been burned by randos before, can you tell? All right, boom. Oh, not again? Come on. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we're gonna have to eyepiece Slowbro and Primeape and all them down there.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. That's easy to get. Okay, cool. If you ever want to practice menuing, play Tetris.
Menu. Yeah, I guess this is the menuing game.
Oddly enough, it is quite tough to menu to make it right because like there's always that little delay in your inputs and stuff like that. So menuing at RPGs is the most important skill you kind of have to learn. That's what I've understood from other people talking about their speedrunning experiences.
Yeah, I can see
Menuing
it. I'm
saves
not an
minutes.
RPG person myself.
Yeah, like
What?
menuing saves tons of time. Like think about it in Sworn, right? When you run Sworn, like just working between the I guess the time doesn't run, but like imagine that was all timed. It's important to
I
get that
get
all
it.
figured out. Okay. All right. So I piece there. I can piece the Dragonite Ampharos Togetic. What? I just feel like you're going back and forth in life.
What? No, not at all. Why?
Well, I'm doing it in video games. Guess it's the better place to do it.
Yeah. Better here than in real life.
True. Speaking of going back and forth, hey, 10, do you have anything to say for the time being?
While we don't have any open donations at the moment, we can always create more by going to https://www.gamersforhope.com/donate, where you will be able to donate to the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation. For those of y'all who are curious about what the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation does, they fund these things called Dream Teams. And Dream Teams are groups of researchers who work to come up with innovative technology to not just help cure cancer, but also to help detect it early and prevent it. If you are interested in the Stand Up to Cancer Foundation, you can always look it up. It is the Stand Up 2, as in the number 2, Cancer Foundation. Or you can always just go to the Stand Up to Cancer Discord server by going to discord.gg/standup or SU2C. If you are interested in donating, please do, and I will be here reading your donations for the next hour and a half, and then after that, you will have U4s who will come on and read those donations instead. So get those donations in soon.
Very cool. I did not know that they fund specifically like research teams with specific projects in mind. So that's really cool. Huh. I was typing up the website as you read it out loud. So Yeah, everyone, go to the website. Go check out their stuff. It looks really interesting. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they have projects on their website. They've listed how many institutions they collaborate with. They list how many research teams and really how many people they've involved in research studies. Look at that.
They do also push for grants for people who need funding for like cancer treatments and stuff. However, I believe the tally is 800 million that's been put towards actual like cancer research grants. And I believe they are also the leading organization in cancer, like in research specific areas for it.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of impact. Folks, every single one of your dollars goes towards their mission here of research. So, um, yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Any and all donations truly do help support a great cause. So, if you're willing and able to, we're always accepting donations. So, thank you so far.
Also, if you are unable to donate, you can always go to their Discord server, discord.gg/SU2C, and they have a team dedicated specifically to helping out streamers set up fundraisers through their Twitch and YouTube streams. So if you do not have the ability to donate but would still like to support the Stand Up Cancer Foundation, you can do it very simply by going to their Stand Up Cancer Stream Team Discord server, and they have teams of people dedicated specifically to helping you set up your fundraiser.
That's new to me. I haven't heard much of organizations and nonprofits like these having Discord servers of any of all things to help folks like us hold fundraisers and charity events like this. But that's really cool. I appreciate that. Hmm. All right. Noob, how's the board looking?
We've had a breakthrough on this side that's much less impactful than what your donations towards Stand for Cancer could definitely do. We found the Geodude,
Okay. Okay.
which is great because that means we
Yeah.
officially have information on every single piece on the board.
Excellent.
We actually have a chance to finish this an hour at a time.
Let's go. I love to hear
I'm a
that.
nightmare. Let's go. I hope the next runner doesn't. No, we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't mean anything, but we have info, and I have full access. Charizard.
I won't say it just yet, but we have the
No.
info now.
We're in knowledge mode. You could say we're in no mode.
Knowledge
no
mode.
mode.
Okay.
We're in no mode.
Okay. No mode. I love
no
that.
mode.
Yes, we're in no mode.
KNOW, no mode.
Yes, no mode.
Wait, where is this thing? Still in here, huh? Where are you? Come on.
Who are you looking for right now?
Not Kingler.
Not Kingler.
I'm looking for a seal. But Kingler is necessary as well for an L piece. They both need L, though. You know what? Get out of here. I need it anyways. I don't like it. It's less optimal. Yeah, see, now it's all ruined. Should've went for Geodude, though. Geodude was the best play there, but so was Seal. Okay, let's take a look at where Magneton is. We can make that the second unknown piece and go from there. I just realized I used a T piece up at top when I needed it for the bottom right. That's okay. Magneton. Oh, is it happening? Oh, man. I can't. No. You can't make me. Where's Elekid?
Well,
No, where's Elekid? It's fine. We don't have to risk that.
Okay.
We don't have to risk it. Oh, That's even worse. That's somehow actually worse because you don't have access to that. Wow, we might actually have to finish in Whirl Islands. That's
Let's go.
not
to
a marathon
Islands.
play to make. We're doing it. That's not a marathon play I want to make. Unless it works
That
out
was a
really easily.
very-
Okay, Sand Slash is accessible.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But it's going to be a single, which means we'll have to do it unless we find Magnemite somewhere, which we have not seen yet. If I find Magnemite, I can evolve it into Magneton. But, oh man, what a treat. Not only a Tetris, could be a perfect board. It's off the back of a Whirl Islands Magneton. That could be the difference between PBing and just being here for hours. Truly.
We're on the razor's edge of PBing this or being here for another 2 hours.
What is the time check, just out of curiosity?
Time check. It is 2 hours 27 minutes.
You were going to let me know when it was the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, I kind of forgot.
Oh, no! Okay. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to Whirl Islands.
To Whirl Islands we go. I'm good luck. 07.
Thank you. We're going to Whirl Islands in the dark. Wait, no, we don't. Pidgeotto's on the bottom, right? That's Pidgeotto. We could evolve the Pidgey. Okay. So you're going to see evolution strats now because of the 10 times XP. This just makes more sense. We're going to evolve the Pidgey into a Pidgeotto to get that bottom side. We don't have EXP share, which is a bit unlucky. But let's see. Where are there trainers that I need to fight? I could just... no, where was... I need to find trainers with decent XP. That's most likely going to be outside Violet City. Because that was later on in Logic. They were level 18, I believe, in the gym. So fighting this bug catcher down here should be more than enough. You get Pidgeotto at level 18 or something like that. So it's level 11. It should evolve from one fight. Not if you give me a Hoppip. Wait, I have Dragon Rage?
Isn't that what you wanted? A Hoppip?
Not this time. Oh, it just tried to copy. That would have been bad. That would have been terrible.
A shame you don't have EXP share on.
That's okay. We just got the benefit of not having EXP share on. Unknown info. Get out of here. The benefit of not having EXP share on is I don't have to empty my inventory. I don't have to empty my entire team, and I don't have to watch all of the things evolve and go from there. So, you know, the old casual Switch training has its own speed, has its own thing it can go for. Okie dokie. These are terrible pieces for this. I don't want to reroll early by just catching a single, though. So I'm thinking, what if we get that Dodrio again and the Oddish? We saw them both in grass. Again, it was a while ago, so brain no thinky. That was an ice cave. Where was the Oddish? That's much better. So let's see. You said we're at around a 230 mark or so. So
yeah, we're at 230.
That checks out with how much we have left to do. Yeah. This is a very depending on the pieces, this is a very average run. We did say that about the one that I just recently got the best score on. All right, we finally, for the first time, split the board.
Have we?
Yeah. We actually have to go around in a circle now.
Okay, I mean, kind of split the board. I mean...
Yeah, it still actually hasn't split. You're right. We still have it. I'm just trying to feel something, okay?
You're trying to feel something.
I'm
I
trying
see.
to feel.
Look, I've been feeling many emotions over the past 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know about you.
No, this is an average day for me. All right, where's that Persian? Hey, at least my health held up well today. That's all I'm happy about.
That's true.
That
Yeah, I'm
is
glad.
behind
Yeah.
cut potentially. Stantler and Shelder. Okay, Shelder's grabbable. Just right outside of Mahogany. Very cool board that we've been dealing with. Where's my repels? Did my repels wear out? Oh, they must have. Okay.
Not here.
Sometimes it can
Yeah.
happen on the frame. You just kind of lose it.
I see.
If I have to isolate that Kingdra, I could do that too. Which I think I might, because I could guarantee that Kingdra's mine. But now that we have the L, I want to go back for that seal, because there's 3 unknowns over there. So we're going to go back to try and find that seal, which we were struggling to find.
Yep.
But Kingdra is a good
plan.
option for either a finisher or just to isolate it out. I need to spray a repel again. Clefable.
Clefable, clefable.
It's clefable. Might be a triple clefable.
There's a repel.
Yay. Oh, there's also the L piece up top. Oh, but I actually need... they're both bad. What's the worst of the two? No, it should be Geodude I'm going for, because Chikorita I could breed for, Marowak I could evolve into, Larvitar I can breed for. I should be looking at Geodude.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah. Oh, no! Like we don't have any information up there at all. Nice!
Nope.
Okay.
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 This is A-okay, folks.
So at this point, we can talk about backup strats. I do have a spoiler log that tells me where all the Pokemon are. So this run can be finished, and it will be finished on time. I'll also know, based on where the Pokemon are, how bad the luck is, and we just call it like we see it. If it's too terrible to finish, then we don't finish. It happens. You know what? It's a randomizer. What else are you going to do about it?
We're
here for the love of the
spirit
game.
of a randomizer.
Yeah, it's a spirit randomizer. Okay, seriously, where is this thing, though? It's supposed to be here. One encounter. I'm going to check the water, I guess, but it's supposed to be right here. Interesting. Hey, can you toss me Wigglytuff information really quickly, please? Maybe Tyrogue, maybe Grimer? That'd be very kind of you, ma'am.
I don't think that's either one of them.
That's a Bellsprout. That's an Antlion. All right. Beetle, whatever. Point is. Okay.
Igglybuff.
Now hold on. Now
Are
hold
you
on.
thinking?
No. So the problem here is, yes, we were thinking the same thing, but I don't have access to. I don't have access to the hair cutters because I don't have Squirt Bottle.
Oh.
But if I take, oh, that's so slow. I don't even have Soothe Bell. I don't think Soothe Bell exists. There we go. Okay, we found the seal at the very least. At least we found the seal. It could actually be that the unknown was the last encounter here because we still didn't check for that. Uh-oh. This might be a reroll.
What pieces do you have?
S.
S. I see.
That's the Magneton?
Not a good day for the S stands right now.
Nope, S stands. I was gonna say S is kind of my letter because of how chaotic it is. I have Foul Plume info. I might have to do a not perfect board just to make sure we finish this. but I also think it's just going to be the way it's going to go.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
Can't hope for a perfect board every single time. So
Okay, it's easy to get. I'm gonna say it's a not perfect board. Houndoom and Vileplume are on the same route, if you can believe it.
That should be all right to knock off then.
It's easy to get
reroll.
to. Yeah. The bright side is if we need to reroll, I'm gonna do Slugma down though. Okay, we're gonna catch that Suicune. I believe that was on the first floor because we accidentally found it. Did we? I don't remember now. Wait, Suicune stayed in the burned tower? That's against the rules. That's not how the lore goes. I'm supposed to be finding it all over the place. What floor are you, Suicune? You're here. Excellent.
This one.
You'd also get the item in here. Come on, be Squirt Bottle. Squirt Bottle one time. That's rude. That's the wrong water.
That's
Get
the
outta
wrong
here
kind
with
of water.
Get that out of here. How dare you?
Unfortunate.
Oh, I already have this. I have two Natus. Natutu, if you will.
Yeah.
Double Nas. The Nana. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. The French is kind of off.
Yeah.
Now that there's no PB, that's going to happen with this.
There's no PB. The board is throwing hands with us. It's yeah.
We're not here for the PB anyways, but it is nice to know that the board will be finishing relatively on time. Okay, so we have the rerolls there. Oh man, do I just... Okay, here's where we can go for that Paris, which I remember was Mount Mortar downstairs. It just so happens that we're here. So let's go get that Paris. We're going to flip it upside down. We'll have the Kingdra as an additional catch, but like I said, we already have the Dragon Scale, so we can get that, no problem. Paris will be easy to get because it is the only Pokemon left on the ground. That works out. Flip this upside down. We're going to go with this. There's the Paris. It gets rid of the Remoraid and the Doug Trio. And then we'll catch those independently. L and O. Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Oh, there are so many extra catches I have to do for this.
I was gonna say you have a fair bit of singles left to catch. You have
that's okay. That's fine. That's how it was going to be.
J, the T.
Okay, let's do some research here then. We need Mime, because Mime's going to be isolated. I'm just going to try and fill out as many that are unknown as possible. Can we stop going over there? Okay, so that is going to be Route 28 is there for the Mime. I should write down that's Mime. And then, depending on the other pieces, I just have to reroll. Curry, can you do me a really quick favor, please?
What would that be?
Can you tell me the breeding table for Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee? Just either of them. Probably Hitmonchan, actually. Because Hitmonchan is very easy to get to.
Yep. Okay, this is Gen 2. Breeding table. Human-like.
Oh boy.
All right. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Drowsy, Hypno, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Mr. Mime, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, and Hitmontop.
Okay, so we have to catch the Mime anyways. So we need a male Mime and a female. What's the gender ratio?
Of Mr. Mime?
No. Mr. Mime is going to be mostly
Hitmonchan.
male. I need the Hitmonchan one.
The Hitmonchan says 100% male.
No, really?
That's what it says here. 100% male, 0% female.
Okay. What's the breeding chance for... Oh, it doesn't matter then. What about Hitmonlee? All male?
Hitmonlee, gender ratio, 100% male.
Oh boy. Okay.
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 Good luck.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen then. All right. Graveler. What about Graveler? I don't have access to breeding anyways, but I need to think of something here.
Okay.
Oh,
Graveler,
boy.
let's see. Graveler Gen 2 Egg Group Mineral.
All right.
Yep, we've got Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Magnemite, Magneton, Onyx, Voltorb, Electrode, Porygon, Sudowoodo, Steelix, and Porygon 2.
You can. What do you mean there's no room? Huh?
This is quite a pickle.
This is a pickle. Okay. Okay. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to do happiness strats.
Happiness strats. Okay.
We might have to make this baby happy. I haven't built a basket since grade 8, though. It all comes full circle, and I hate that this story is relevant.
How is this relevant
How is this
again?
relevant?
Oh,
I hate it.
this is actually relevant to the run.
Okay, so here's the problem. The problem is I don't have access to the hair cutter. But as long as I don't let this Pokemon faint, I can start building happiness now. The moment we find Squirt Bottle, Pass, or Cut, we are running to immediately get this thing to be happy. Because we could just talk to the haircut bros. They're like, yo, can we give your Pokemon a haircut? We're like, kind of weird. They don't have hair, but sure, go for it. Okay, there's Haunter info. That's nice. And then we can just max out the happiness, get a Jigglypuff, and proceed to get a Wigglytuff and solve this. But I think we're going to be stuck on this board for quite some time. Plus, we're going to have to see this thing evolve quite a bit or level up quite a bit. Okay. Unless there's some happiness thing I don't know about. Oops. It's fine. More fights mean more happiness.
So who are you trying to get to be happy again?
Igglybuff.
Igglybuff. Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. There might be some hidden tech in this randomizer I don't know about. I don't think there is. But I could be wrong. Wouldn't know how to know. It's too late for that now. And I bet you anything Victory Road is going to be dark. But it is where I have to go.
Dark Victory Road. It's no. Oh wow. Okay.
This is supposed to be the letter J. Shoutouts to everybody who loves the letter J. There's the expand. Wait. Calculating.
Hold
on. That could be something. Okay, so this is where you could squint, turn up your screen. You can see the path. This is what I was talking about before.
I gotta make me turn up the brightness of mine.
Okay. Where is the... It's right there. I see you. Squint powers activate. That's a third rapid spin. See,
rapid spin.
This run was looking so well. They're like, psych, it's a charity marathon run. Can't have that. It just means more time for 10IQ to talk about more things.
Goodness me. I will say the curse of the marathon lives on to this day. And we have not yet seen it, so it had to pop up somewhere. And I do also believe that the run directly before you was, if not a world record, at least a personal best. So I think he also might have jinxed you.
You can't have two in a row. That'd be too much power. I get that.
I think if we had two in a row, we would have defeated Cancer, like on the spot. it would
I'd
have
be
been
okay with
gone.
that. That makes me feel kind of bad now that I'm not getting a world record, but like, you know, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Important thing is people are having fun at this marathon, and it's raising for a great cause.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that great cause, we have raised $1,177.84 so far. If you would like to change that tally, which that is a pretty not fun number to say. So if you would like to change that tally, it is super, super, super simple. All you gotta do is go to gamersforhope.com/donate, and you are able to put in your donations through the Tiltify there.
Hey, yeah, let's round out that total so it becomes an easier to pronounce number. I would love that.
3,000 is a really easy number to say, by the way.
Yeah. If someone could
3 rolls
donate
right off the tongue.
yeah. All it takes is $1,822.16. Yeah, you can do it, chat, right?
That was good math.
I like to
Curry,
think I
can you
can
do my
that.
taxes?
You see, there's a bit of a problem with that. Just a few.
A few?
Just a few. I'm sure it'll be no big deal, but I only have knowledge of some tax laws, and not all of them, unfortunately.
Oh, come on, it's just advising. We'll just call it advising.
It's just advising, yes. Let me append a certified public accountant degree to my name. I'm sure that'll take care
Oh,
of
man,
it.
you know too much. Yeah, that's how it's going to go down. That's how it goes wrong, because you
Oh.
know too much.
Do I know? I just said I didn't know too much about this.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It sounded like you knew a lot about that. In fact, it sounded like you had a license
Oh.
about it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry if I misled you there. That was not my intention.
Well, that's okay.
The Americans are
Okay,
quite serious about their taxes. I will
It's
say
true.
that much.
Oh, there's a hope. There's a hope and a dream. That's Ty Rogue. Sorry for everyone, users. That's huge. Where is this Ty Rogue? Real question. Are you kidding me? Can I get out of here? Did I save before I went in? I didn't, did I? Did I?
This is a...
Okay, but that does mean I can go through the Elite Four quicker. I don't need the Sigley buff anymore. I can get that guy, no problem. Okay.
Wow.
So that's really good. That's really good. So now that top is handled. The middle is going to be a bit messy. We have a lot of individual catches we're going to have to do, but one of them is just hitting them with a stone or hitting them with a scale. Two of them are in the same zone. The other one's in an easy to access location. We'll be ending on the Magneton in Whirl Islands, which will probably be the longest thing that we're going to be spending time on. Unless it is in the easiest place. That's really good too. Sunkern information means I could potentially catch that Sunkern and go evolve it into a Sunflora, depending on the pieces we have on the board. We're back. We're so back. We had the 45-minute of contemplation and rush, the 2 hours of thinking, and now we're in the final 45 minutes. We're in phase 3 of the run.
Let's go. We have an exit strategy.
This is quite exhausting. You would think that catching Pokemon just indiscriminately would be not exhausting. It's exhausting. It's a tiring run. Because you could just sit in a route and just look for Pokemon after Pokemon and just have it all mapped out. You could. It's just not... That's not puzzling. That's like sitting there taking 1,000 puzzle pieces and just shoving them into each hole and make sure it fits. And then once you find, oh, there's 2, go to number 3. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah. This requires some strategy and creativity and planning, and that's where the real, interest and the dynamic aspect of a run like this comes in.
Or consider we don't know because I'm the only one that does it. For now.
Or, hey, Chad, if you're interested in doing this, go hit up Noob and company, and maybe we'll get some more Pokemon Tetris fans out there.
Too. It's beautiful.
Did you get more info? What?
I got Grimer on the same piece. Just in
Grimer?
case.
Oh, wow.
That's fine.
Next,
We
you're
didn't
gonna
need
tell me
it,
we're gonna
but
find the Wigglytuff too.
don't say it. Why'd you say that? Why?
No, you
No,
know
we
I
need-
had
actually
to. You know I had to.
Gengar. Gengar would be nice info. We did find a Haunter, which is easy to evolve, but it would be nice to get Gengar info.
Okay.
Okay, so we're champion anyways. But yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning of this run, this tracker was made by my friend. There will be a version that will be shareable eventually, or at least like usable. So it is, if you do like what you see, you legitimately find this fascinating. Stay tuned for that because it will be playable. And again, it doesn't have to be done in a speed running environment. You can just play Tetris and see how you do. Right? Just aim for the golden 65. It supports all 9 generations too. You can choose what generations. Like he did such an exceptional job on this tracker. It's exceptionally impressive how well he's done with this.
There's a fair bit of thought that went into this, so it's very, yeah.
Basically, him and I he's been showing me ideas, and I've been giving feedback on like what makes it the easiest to make it visible for viewers so that it's useful for streaming, because I don't do this off a stream. This is stream content. So, like for me, like we've been making this, we've been doing this so that it could be shown off in marathons and on stream. So this is meant to be marathon friendly. Interesting. Where was Krabby?
Krabby
Was in a bad spot, I want to say. No, Krabby's in an accessible spot. Wait a minute.
Could go grab Krabby.
I could. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab Mr. Mime, make Krabby the independent. My line of thinking here is it gets rid of 2 unknown Pokemon.
Yeah,
and then
that's
Krabby's
fair.
easy to get. And then hopefully we roll into an L. And then we can get Haunter and Machoke separately. I should really be looking to see if I can get those guys. We do know Lugia is accessible. We've seen Lugia already. I believe it was this grass that it was in. Is it this grass or is it a little bit over for Mr. Mime? That's a rhetorical question. No one remembers. It's right here, 27.
It's in this
number. Oops. Look at me trying to play Pokemon normally.
There's Mr. Mime.
All right, memes. Get in the ball. Oh, I should also mention this 3 hours into the run. We have permanent always catch on. That's an important thing to note. I'm sure people have figured that out by now.
I'm sure people guessed that by now, given how you have never failed any catch ever in this run.
I'm just built different, Like, it's just how it is.
That's amazing. You're so lucky with every single catch you've done in this run for the past 3 hours.
Pretty incredible.
Amazing.
I do say so myself. Okay, I'm going to go to Cerulean. What level is that Haunter? Better question, where is my Haunter?
Where's the Haunter?
Where is the Haunter that I have? Did I not catch a Haunter? Could have swore I caught a Haunter.
Did?
I didn't catch a Haunter.
No. No, you haven't.
Well. All right, then. And I know Firo is here.
You can just catch a Firo. Take the L on that.
No, I'm going. Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
Look.
I can't catch the Haunter right now, so what I'm going to have to do is catch Togepi. I remember Togepi being in a very easy place to catch. That was in the water at Ruins of Elf. That's going to be the final... So, okay, so here's how it's going to go. This is the end of the run. What time are we at?
We are at 2 hours 56 minutes.
Okay, perfect. So what's going to happen here? I need to look for a T piece. If I find a T piece, we're in go mode. Because everything will be doable. We have multiple individual catches to make that possible. And let's see if we get it right now. We're in go mode, baby. Let's go. All right.
We're in go mode. Let's go.
This is how it's going to go. We're going to catch that Haunter. That Haunter is going to evolve into a Gengar. Everything else has to be acquired independently. So you're actually going to get a little bit, in fact, of a catch-em-all in the traditional sense. Essentially. And since we have Waterfall, we can do this entire place. I'm not worried about where any of these Pokemon are. Now, we are going to have to check to see where these 3 Pokemon are, though. Okay, so Fearow is right here. So Fearow is entrance. We can't catch that yet, because I don't want to re-roll the T-piece. Where is the Haunter? It's on this floor, too.
Right here.
All right. Well, that's going to be a problematic. How many Pokemon are here? It could be in the water. We have to be careful of that. Because this whole first floor includes the entrance to the downstairs and the upstairs. So the water's included in this encounter slot here. Which is fine. Donphan gets out of the way. It's probably just going to be water, but who knows? There's 2 Pokemon left here.
Hi, Donphan.
There are 2 Pokemon left here not named Donphan. Hilarious.
Hitmontop.
Good run. This is a good run.
All right, good.
We got some good highs and good lows to it. We're going to end in Royal Islands. That'll be a fun chuckle for everyone to see the number of rooms there actually are. We didn't go through all the rooms, by the way, when we grabbed all those items. We avoided some chambers, and those could all be a chamber that Magneton currently exists in. You'll never know.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see.
I'm going to go check the water now. There's only 1 Pokemon left on the ground. We could do it over here as well. Please don't make me 50-50 for both these Pokemon. It's just going to be Fearow all day. Abra.
Abra.
Huh? So it's 1 in the water, 1 on the ground? Okay, so we're just extremely unlucky. Got it. Also, you can tell it's not a PB because my main is level 100.
Yep.
The higher that level is, the longer the run's been going.
The longer this has been going on.
There's the Fearow. Okay, so the Fearow's in the water, which means the Haunter has to be on land.
Yep.
Or a giant bear.
Hi, Ursaring.
Oh, the only sucky part is this Haunter's going to be really low level. Yikes, that thing evolves at 37.
Oh,
It's okay. It won't take long because what I could do is stick Haunter in front after I catch this Fearow because I'm already here. And the other Pokemon I have to catch, which was Vileplume in here? No, Vileplume's not here. I'm just going to catch the Fearow now. Okay, so off screen, there's actually a 3rd little slot for me to click individual Pokemon. We get a little bit of a countdown in chat if you guys would like, because we're down to 6 more Pokemon needed. Wow, so many individuals. What's it going to put us at? 68 is catch? Actually, that's not too far off. Only 3 additionals.
Yeah. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a good run. I don't know why I'm sounding so disappointed. It was a good run. I need to stay in here.
That's right, Chad. I see that countdown going on. All right, 6 more.
It was Krabby. Okay, I'm going to quickly check the waterfall. There we go. It's right here.
Yes. Yep.
What does that look like? 2 in the water, 2 in the ground. What are you doing up here?
Hi, Fearow.
We're done with you, Fearow. The Zubat of Mount Mortar. Get out of here. Got some cats? That ain't a crab. Get out of here. Oh, I need to catch that. I should catch that to get out of the way.
No.
Squirtle? Well, guess what? I'm not catching either of you. I'm going to the water. I'll save some time. Look at that. Time save. Easy peasy. What the Well,
Hi, Larvitar.
I'm gonna catch this thing because I know it's in the water.
You're getting all the ones you don't want.
And you know what? That's how it goes.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
That's how it goes.
Most of the time, really.
Actually, well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
They get very shy once they know they're needed. Like this crab. This crab will not show up.
Like this, see?
I'm impressed. I've never seen this setting fail this hard before. All right, here we go. 5 more. That's 5. We're on 5. Okay, so that's all 3 Pokemon in here. Now I'm going to do is grab the Haunter so I can start getting Catch XP. That exists, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. And then we're going to start evolving this Haunter while we go catch the remaining Pokemon. We're also going to grab the Seadra. Where's a good place for me to evolve this Haunter? I need a place that's far in logic. Where's far in logic? That would be... You know where it could be? It could be after I wake up the Snorlax.
A Snorlax.
Then I can go fight like... yeah. Because we could do it. I don't think I need to turn in the machine part to use the thing. I think it just lets me use it. Okay. Igglybuff, you did great. You can stick your demonic face in there. Mareep, you stay on the team. Diglett, you're out. I need that Seadra. When did I... There it is.
There it is.
And then I'm going to stick Haunter in front. This will be slow because this is where we really want EXP share. Do I have EXP share? I haven't actually looked at my key items at all this run. Wow, there's nothing in there, man.
Nope.
Incredible. That's actually incredible. Sorry if I put everyone to sleep. I'm going to play the lullaby.
That's okay. They can't hear anything anyway.
Oh, yeah, shoot, you're right.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, no. Never mind. You guys are safe from this.
You're
all
safe.
right, I'm going to catch this Blossom. We use the lullaby to wake up the Pokemon. I don't get it either. I've never understood that about Pokemon. We use the most relaxing thing, and Snorlax is like, the heck you say? All right, we're on our way to level 37.
37, okay. Oh, jeez, okay.
This might be the last time that you have to talk to IQ, because you got a lot of time from this.
Well, if it is my last time to talk, we don't have any more donations, but I will say this will technically be my last time live on stream until the end. So I would like to point out one more thing. The reason that I will be on at the end and I haven't been on any other of the stream's events is because the very ending we have the ability to add a little fun little event. If we hit $1,400 raised, this event will have raised $10,000 in its in all of its previous events. So, at $1,400 raised, I will be getting a buzz cut live on stream in the very closer of the event at 7 p.m. tomorrow. But we first have to hit $1,400. So, if you would like to see a buzz cut live on stream, I can assure you there is a lot of hair on my head that would come off. If you would like to see it, you got to get your donations in now. That way we can get to that incentive and I can set the razors up and everything for it.
Chat, the buzz cut. Donate for the buzz cut, please. I kind of want to see this happen now.
And be careful, because I'm on host tomorrow, and I'm going to make sure that everybody remembers that buzz cut is on the table.
Oh, good.
And off of 10 IQ's head, so...
Yeah. It's for a great cause, and it's to also get rid of all that hair on 10's head or something. Yes, donate for that buzz cut.
Oh, there are many people in my life who have tried to talk me out of it. I think myself was included, however... It must happen. It must happen for 10,000. So, super excited to see it happen, maybe. Fingers crossed if we get there.
Ball IQ.
Bold IQ has a good ring to it, though. Gotta be honest. All right, that's 4. We're down to 4.
4.
So I found Zephyr Badge, by the way, and Zephyr Badge was the thing I needed to get through the entire game. So it was locked by the Elite Four. Wow.
Yeah. Good RNG.
Great RNG. Okay,
Great
how am I doing
RNG.
this? I got the mime Route 24, I guess. Where's Route 24 again? I'm losing it. Right here. I will say before closing out here, as somebody who also does a lot of fundraising and have done it for the past 11 years of my streaming career, hitting 10K is impressive on its own for a community because it's more than just the money raised for a cause. 3, by the way, we not only get to see money go to a great cause, but you also get to see a community that slowly grows into its own, and it's touching to see that a bunch of strangers can become friends and then do something as impactful as a marathon like this. So thank you to everybody who has been coming out. Thank you to all the marathons everywhere that do this lovely stuff. 2.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure to run.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope this this guy plays nice. Now I gotta go find the Magneton. All right, Magneton in the Whirl Islands. There's like 17 chambers in here. He's gonna be in the first room. Come on, easy peasy. We're just gonna pick a room and go. We're just gonna first try it. We're gonna first try it. First chamber. I'm picking bottom left. What do you think? Pick a number, chaps, between 1 and infinity, because I don't actually know how many rooms there are in here. It'll be here somewhere. Here we go. We're going to be looking at Magneton quite a bit.
Magneton, all right. Nope. No.
Not 1. Don't guess 1. You'd be throwing.
2.
Yeah, let's get another count going.
Let's get another one.
Oh, I thought the big room? Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Oh, man, it's not the big room. This is the same room. Okay, so I need to go... Oh, without the items, I have no idea where I am.
Don't you have a map of this? You're able to squint?
Do you have any idea how big Whirl Islands is, Curry?
I have no idea.
It's huge. Oh, man, where am I? Nope, I'm out. Nope, it's not here.
You're out.
I'm out. Next floor, next
Time
area.
to go.
We can confirm the big chamber does not matter. We don't need to navigate around said big chamber. Any Gengar fans? We actually might be ending with a Gengar.
Do we end with the Gengar, or do we end with the
Well, the catch could help us end with a Gengar. It could be a double feature.
It could just both happen at the same time.
They could, yeah. Gotta be honest with you, I read Bald IQ as Baldic, like Baldic's Gate. That could be a game. Can we speedrun Baldic's Gate next year?
I'm sorry, what?
If we get there. like Baldur's Gate, but Bald IQ's Gate.
Ah, of course, yeah.
All right, number 4. Here we go. Come on, room 4. Disgusting. All right, this is a... The heck is this? I can't go up? Wait, I can go up. Wait, where does this put me? Oh, man. This is so bad. Oh, man, I don't even have flash. Oh, yeah. This place is usually dark, too, so you can't squint it.
Okay. So we're really in the dark here, then.
We're really in the dark here. I don't know it well enough. But what I can tell you is I can get to Lugia's room, no problem. Because I've done that enough times.
Fantastic, yeah.
Actually, that should be good. If I fight her, she might even get me to Gengar or close enough to it.
Hi, Maril.
We got enough attacks here. We can get close enough to 37. Might even have some floating rare candies.
Mm.
But with boosted XP, only for like one level away. Okay. I know my way from here, because this was standard in speedrunning for Cinco Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
This is all the same floor. Just realized.
I can't tell the difference.
On my map, it's all in the same room. So like this is all the same room. I already know it's not here. I'm thinking of Fire Red Leaf Green. This isn't so bad. I didn't even look. I just sent it.
Hi, Butterfree.
All right, we're in the Ultra Balls. We've gone through 100 Pokeballs, by the way.
Oh, wow.
100 Pokeballs.
100 Pokeballs. Amazing.
It's not here. It's in Lugia's room.
Nope.
Disgusting, as they'd say. So from here, we go here, and then we go down, and then look, Ma, no hands. And then we hold left. And then we run into Lugia's room, and it should be...
Wow. No hands, you say, as your hands extend beyond our viewing window.
It's in Lugia's room. How thematic. It ends in the worst place to go to.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, really. It's the perfect
It's very
showcase.
poetic.
By the way, this is the first time this has been shown in... I've done this for Red. I've never done this in Crystal. This is the first marathon that has watched Pokemon Crystal Catch Ball Tetris Randomizer. This is a world's
very
first for all
nice.
of you. It's one water, one ground. This is gross. It's
Gross.
in the water. It's in the water. What was that?
It's in the
Lugia, real
water
quick?
in Lugia's room. Hi, Octillery.
No way. That actually, you know what? If I get enough XP,
If you get enough XP here, yeah,
if I get enough
just one more
XP,
Pokemon.
I might be able to rare candy to get the Gengar and get the double. There it is.
It's
All right,
the
so time will
Magneton!
be when it says you have caught whatever. So that'll be on Gengar. But that's one. We're down to the last one. Let's see how much XP this gives us. We just need one rare candy. And then that'll be time. There it is. We had 6 of them.
There we go.
So once it says you've got, that's it. Wait for it. And time.
Same.
And there's 251 Pokemon shoved into a Tetris board.
Oh. Wow.
That was a good seed. That was an exciting seed. That was a scary seed at that one moment, but
It's very thrilling.
it was for people, yes. That's what matters. As long as it's thrilling. I don't feel good afterwards, but I'm glad everyone else. So there you go. That's how you catch 251 Pokemon. Put them on a Tetris board in about 3 hours. What was the actual time?
3 hours, 14 minutes, 52 seconds.
Oh really? Oh hey, you know what? That's actually what I wanted. I wanted sub 320 for the marathon. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Happy Pi Day.
Wow, wait a minute.
3 hour 14. And today's March 14th.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't plan that.
Very.
Anyways. Thank you, GFH, for having this run on. Very much appreciate you enjoying and making this happen. It's a lot to take in with the item randomizer and the Tetris tracker, and it's very I guess involved. So I'm glad that it was accepted and put in with the other roster of stars that are running throughout this entire marathon. Thank you to Curry Tusk. Curry had, like he said, he learned this to be my to be my commentator. So thank you, Curry, for putting up with me and learning this run to do your absolute darndest. You got the action with the breeding strats, even though we didn't do a 0 breeding strats. We didn't have any happiness strats in the end of it, but you know, thank you very much for being there, being the voice, and giving me the banter and the excitement that just made the run go even smoother. And yeah, thank you to my community for putting up with my silliness, because they're the ones that push this forward. And Xlink, like I said, once again, a big round of applause to Xlink for making this tracker and allowing this to not be literally 2 different pages of me clicking a Tetramito tracker and then having it show separately and then having to manually search and click all the squares in myself. He's automated this for the most part. He's made it way better than it used to be. And like I said, it's a pleasure to have these ideas brought out, and no less for charity. Keep donating to Stand Up to Cancer. And let's get that 1,400 and beyond. You know, we could go beyond just shaving 10IQ's head. We can achieve many things the more that you spread the word about the marathon. And, you know, you're all the best. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Pro Pokenoob. If you want to find me, twitch.tv/Pro Pokenoob. I do a lot of unique runs and roguelikes and Pokemon. I do Nuzlocke. Not Kaizo, in case you're scared of Kaizo, because I'm scared of Kaizo too. But I do a lot of unique challenge runs and speed runs of these sorts of things, a lot of Archipelago as well, and unique challenges within roguelikes. You can also find me doing some tournament commentary and stuff like that. Curry, where can people find you?
Sure. People can find me at KuratasKRT on Twitch, just like it says on the nameplate there. I do mainly co-op things because I love playing games with my friends. That's why I'm here with Noob today, because, you know, even though I don't play Pokemon, this is just fun to be around and commentate for and do all the fun things. So, yeah, you can find me there on my Twitch channel, but you should also follow Noob's community and follow him on Twitch. The amount of passion, thoughts, and effort he's put into this is absolutely amazing. So I was glad I was here to witness this firsthand and be alongside you to help commentate for this, so thank you.
He didn't think I could take something seriously. He's been proven wrong today. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I stunned. See, I told you. But yeah, that's it for us. Can't be late on schedule with a randomizer, right? So thank you very much, GFH. I'll be back tomorrow to be hosting, and I hope the rest of you have a lovely evening. We'll talk tomorrow. Take care. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Pro Pokenoob, and thank you to the commentator Kuritas as well. You provided an absolutely amazing run, and this will be the end of my hosting shift. As previously stated earlier, you are able to see me again at the closer if you raise $1,400, where my hair will be coming off my head. But until then, I'll be signing off and handing the mic over to the lovely, amazing commentator of U4s. So have a good one, y'all.